Welcome, 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 ladies and gentlemen. It's your boy OGbobby XX with my man Fashionforty,
Concha.
and we are the Shibuya Station Group. Today, boys and girls, we have the TiamFook brothers, Frassman, and my man Steve.
Yo, let's get it.
Alright, guys.
So we was having a conversation, and you feel personally Frostman.
Yeah,
I
stay frost.
Frostman.
Stay frost, stay high.
Stay frost and stay high. All right.
Get to the ganja guys, you feel me?
Alright, so you was saying that you don't like reading the manga when you already started an anime. Why is that? Because I have to disagree wholeheartedly.
Exactly. I mean, if you start with the anime first, when you read the manga, you're basically spoiling it while the season is going on. Like if you start with the anime, you should just wait week by week for each episode and like watch it like that, especially if you're interested, because when the season's over and there's like dead time in between, that's when like the manga is better to just like fill in the plot holes and like stuff that you may have missed from watching it, like just like watching it and not like reading it. It's different.
Question, how old are you?
Old enough.
No. It's really, really important. Just give me a
I'm
range.
26 years old. You feel me?
Alright.
Yeah.
So I'm about 4 years older than you.
Right.
When I discovered, like, I knew Naruto was in Shonen Jump. Remember Shonen Jump used to come out in America, but they were always super, super late with the issues.
Yeah.
Like, so boom, I knew about Naruto. The reason I started reading the manga of Naruto is because when I was trying to watch the anime and on a high school fucking computer back in like 2014,
Net zero.
I'm
2015.
31,
So
I remember the trouble with
Yo,
dial-up and DSL.
bro, it was like part 1 after 3.
Oh
You were
nah,
slow to get
Yo,
broadband.
Yo, it was like
So
140p
every episode
quality.
was precious.
but
Yes. So
I used to use a school network because they had high speed early.
oh, bro, it had no high speed.
definitely in high school.
Bro, I used to go to Lane, bro. We didn't have high speed yet until
You
my
had
junior
Wi-Fi?
year. Not
See,
until
I'm a
my
little bit
junior
younger
year,
than you,
bro.
so my school had all that.
So, bro,
I
he
know
was
about
using
that.
like
I know about
fake
that.
T1. It was like DSL.
Yeah.
Bro, you know how I was waiting for Naruto versus Sasuke, bro. I had to sit there and
Like
wait
4
so
years.
long, bro. 4 years. Now, wait, to ruin it even more, bro.
Yeah.
The filler stuff started happening.
That shit
So,
was terrible. That
I
was
didn't even.
wasted
I thought those
bandwidth,
were all
too.
real episodes until I started reading the manga, bro.
Kelsey,
Yeah.
remember, I used to burn
I'm with some fogies
DVDs
right now.
of Naruto and sell those. I earned enough to get a PS2. Remember that?
So I'm basically the youngest in the room.
Yeah,
Alright,
man.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you had a better anime experience because like technology is more accessible.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely true. I mean, technology makes information more accessible, honestly. So
it does.
let's leave it at
but
that. I wanna
Also,
talk
I
about
feel
some
like
anime.
it's gotten a lot more commercialized. I remember I used to get a lot of anime from scanlation groups, like Anbu and stuff for Naruto,
Yes,
especially.
bro. Oh my,
They
bro.
used
All
to
the
have
anime
the
sites.
crazy
Shout out to
details.
Bio.
Shout out
Bro,
to all the
Shout out
translation.
to real quick,
What
shout out to
the-
Date Bio.
Yes,
Date
Date
Bio.
Bio.
Them niggas
Yes,
made my
bro.
childhood.
It wasn't
Them some
official
real
unless it was
niggas.
Date Bio.
Yeah.
Facts.
DB,
With the slang and everything.
Bro,
scantillators, all of them, they got it.
A lot of that shit is gone now, though. Like, it's like
it doesn't.
It's hard.
Yeah, like
I'm
Crunchy.
pretty sure
Because
they got
remember,
real jobs
Crunchyroll
now.
was actually one
They've
of the
gotten a lot more
scanlation
savvy
groups.
about, like, no, they legitimize themselves. A lot
Yeah,
of
they
people are
legitimized,
probably
and they didn't. The others didn't legitimize themselves. My thing is, you can't knock when everybody. It was fair game, and
Yeah.
one company just
No, it was
decided
all
that
good.
like they saw the future, and they went with the future. Even though Crunchyroll is like,
Sometimes I just miss that because
I'm
those people were really doing it for the love of anime.
Yeah.
And it showed in a lot of the groups how much detail they went into doing their translation and how much work they put into making it. It looked good. The subtitles wouldn't interfere with the shit.
Bro, I love the way the subtitles went with the music. They don't do that
Especially
shit
for the-
anymore,
the-
bro.
especially
For the intros and endings, bro. Yo,
Exactly.
bro, Naruto's had the best one. Bleach, bro. First of all,
Yeah.
Ichiro no Hana, one of my favorite fucking intros.
I still have the OST on my computer.
Bro, I have it right now, bro. I don't play. I have YouTube Premium just so, bro. I listened to Sapphire's version of it. There's this like other YouTuber who sings the song, bro. I cannot remember her name, bro. She is fucking a godsend on that, bro. And the songs is like, yo, just like that. I even watched the live action, and live action anime movies suck ass.
For the most part.
Nah, yeah. Bro, what? There's no live.
Alright, so name a good live action anime movie.
Please.
How did I say that?
Yeah.
Please.
And Nana's not included because that shit came out well and it wasn't done.
The only thing I'll say, the best one, I gotta give it to you, my fault.
I can name the
Ghost
worst
in the
one.
Shell. Not Ghost in the Shell. Alita Battle Angel.
No, that's American. That doesn't count. I mean, Japanese anime movie made by the Japanese.
Yeah, they did Ghost in the Shell dirty.
But that was made by American. Bleach was Japanese, but that's, to me, I ain't like Bleach. Then again, I'm kind of becoming a Bleach hater year by year.
In the Japanese.
I feel like that should just jump.
Full Metal Alchemist was trash. Attack of Titan, both of them was trash. The Death Note movies is trash. Even though at first I liked the Death Note movie where they threw like 6 of those motherfuckers on Earth.
Yeah.
And then as I was watching it, it became super trash, bro. Like, they just don't do good live action movies when it's based off their characters. Probably erased, but that doesn't... Like, I'm like shonen shit. Like,
they've got good CGI. I mean, the new Godzilla movie that came out in Japan was pretty good. CGI was pretty amazing. But
that was that. Advent Children, Square Enix ones are really good.
That's more like completely...
More gaming, so we don't... Alright,
so you don't really notice, like, the difference. Like, it's more difficult to pull off good CGI when you have a lot of action.
No, actually, I'm wrong. OG, remember the Gantz one on Netflix?
I didn't really think they did it justice.
What?
Especially it was in the bloodshed.
Nah, bro, I have to disagree.
I felt like it was very PG-13 compared to
was
the
it
actual
titty
anime.
monster? Bro, are you sure? The battle, what is it? The Battle of Osaka, that one.
Honestly,
bro, I think that's something we may have to watch and review.
We may have to watch and review that again.
Yo, can you pull it up on Netflix just real quick, bro? Yeah, honestly, yo, that was the only anime movie I saw that I was just like, I have to give them fucking props.
Let's see if it's still on here. I know.
It may be.
Viewers, if you have an anime movie or that y'all think that was justice, that they did justice for, or they fucked it up, or whatever, yo, let us know at Shibuya Station Group at Twitter. Post it up. We retweet you. Let us know how you feel. Well, we about to pull this shit up right now.
Yeah, we pulling it up right now. Just fast forward to like a good gory. The whole shit starts gory from the beginning, bro. Nah, bro. Like bro, that shit was ill.
I mean, hold on. A lot more shit than manga.
Oh, alright, definitely that. But bro, it starts off on some shit.
Shibuya Crossing.
No, the manga definitely gets away with a lot more shit though.
Oh, definitely, bro. Bro, this shit just... Oh, wait.
I mean, there was... I think you kind of skipped it. There was a part here.
You said live action.
Aren't we counting 3D?
No, 3D live action is different.
No.
Oh, so see,
mixing live action and CGI is a bit more difficult.
Yeah.
Because then you have to deal with the limitations of real world actors.
Like Final Fantasy.
The real world, basically. Yeah.
No, this is not. This is Gantz. You've never read Gantz before.
Actors.
Oh, it's CG. So,
it's the CGI, bro.
Yeah, so my bad, bro. I'm like...
The fight choreography is kind of the same for as Advent Children. If you
yeah.
saw, yeah. I mean...
Alright, well, enough with this shit,
what was that,
CGI.
that silver-haired dude? The melee
Let me
dude,
let me ask y'all motherfuckers a question.
Yeah. He was
fighting like this. Like.
Yeah, he was.
What y'all think about what's going down in Attack on Titan right now?
I still gotta finish that chapter. I know.
Bro, I was reviewing it
Frassman
just to remember.
Really about to spoil it.
I can't even remember it. He's just having a discussion with Joy, and he meets the founder.
So, Cuz, what's going on right now in Attack on Titan?
Well, the last bit I remember, they'd invaded the capital, and they were all fighting. the fuck was going on.
Oh, I actually.
All right, so
remember
Kels, can you refresh
So it's
us up?
definitely
Let me know
before.
what the hell is going on in this shit
Alright,
right
so
now.
the newest chapter, it came out about 5 days ago.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But essentially what's going on, Aaron, he got his head cut off by the Jaw Titan, I believe.
So they made it to him.
They basically, he died at the end of the last chapter prior to this one.
Fuck your chapters.
Just at the
behind
brink
you,
of death, because
At the
that's
brink of
why
death.
he was able to get his
Exactly.
spinal fluid.
Exactly. So the first 10 pages, I don't know if you guys
So
know what's going on.
His head's
but
not.
shout out at Shibuya Station on Twitter and let me know what the hell was going on, because the first 10 pages, it was basically no dialogue, and
They
you
were
see-
in
you
that
see
other
Zeke-
realm, right?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Before they go to the other realm, you see like Zeke reaching out, and he just kind of grabs Aaron's head, and there's like different characters.
Oh,
in
and then he was thinking. So Aaron was
Exactly.
having a flashback of the final moments of his
This
life.
small-
exactly.
motherfucker.
So
exactly.
he was
Kinda
thinking
like,
about everybody he
kind of
loved.
like if
Because
you cut a
remember,
chicken's head off, like it's gonna be alive for.
so
a
it's
year
still
by the
alive. So his
time.
brain is still working. So what
Exactly,
happens is
his
the
brain
next
is
couple of
still
pages
working.
is the whole journey from when he was younger to now. Just like little
His
flashes.
life is
So it's
flashing
been.
forward.
I was
Yeah,
just
his
about to say,
flash
his
before
life
his
is
eyes.
flashing before his
Then
eyes.
it
But-
shows the battlefield as well.
It shows the
with
battlefield,
different,
but what that told me, because remember at first they was
Mhm.
pivoting Eren as the antagonist of the season, and we were not knowing what was Eren
I
going to
mean,
really do. Was
I
he the
felt
bad
like-
guy or not?
Reddit already kind of cracked the code, because I kind of felt the same way, that he was tricking Zeke.
Yeah.
And we find that out later in the chapter, that he was basically tricking.
Were you supposed to do a review? All right, so yeah, he spoiled it a little bit. We were supposed to lead y'all up there,
I haven't read it
but
yet.
Well, by the time this pop out, you should
Y'all
have
already
read it by
read it,
now.
yeah.
Frost.
but basically,
Nah, bust it.
but basically, what ended up happening, like he was saying, is they go through the flashback, and
Yeah.
then all of a sudden it's the battlefield, and
Yeah.
then it goes into like this other type of dimension,
Yeah, exactly.
similar
Just
to
it.
the Full Metal Alchemist
So wait,
door
so-
shit.
Yeah,
Aaron
the
got
anime
his
is
head
gonna
bit
probably
off.
do a better job.
And I have a
showing
question
what
after
happened.
this.
So Aaron's head is bit off.
Eren is done. He's dead.
Is he dead though?
All right, so this is the thing.
Because the same thing almost
No,
happened
no,
to
no.
Renner when he got his head blown off when he used the Thunder Spears on him.
Yeah, so this is the thing. So what ended up happening, if I'm remembering correctly, does him and Zeke start talking, right?
Yeah.
They have that conversation. What was
So-
it?
so
I don't
in the
remember
other-
the conversation. I
Alright,
just
so
remember the
in
ending.
the other realm, Zeke and Aaron.
Reiner.
Yeah, Reiner. But when they're in the other realm, you see that Zeke is basically chained by the will of the founder.
Mhm.
So regarding that, that's when Aaron is like basically misled by Zeke. I don't know if we want to do the review right now. Because
No, we got to do the
like,
review.
we
So
gotta do the review
basically,
right now.
I mean, I could
No,
get-
no,
I
no,
could
we're
get-
doing
I could
it
go-
now.
I
bro,
could
we
go
gonna go
into
for it because I
So go in.
go in, bro. Like
I'm-
so.
Might as well.
Nah,
Might as well.
damn, nigga,
Sounds
damn.
great.
I'm just trying to roll a spliff, nigga. Damn.
You can say it with your chest, motherfucker.
Alright.
Shibuya.
It's easy. Anyways, like I was saying, you feel me? He's chained by physically chained by the founder's will, and he's telling Aaron that it's been years have passed by, and his body is regrown because the founder Ymir had used her power to basically rebuild his body, and they were in the other realm where they can use the power. So first he misleads him and tells him that he's basically was the key, you feel me? He was able, the reason why, because he just wanted to see where Aaron's head is at. Long story short, he just wanted to see where the motherfucker's head was at.
And Eren had a shit for him.
Aaron got Zoe, basically. Aaron said, yo, low key, dog, you my brother and all. I fuck with you. And I know I needed you. But gee,
That's not what we gonna do. Yo,
Yo.
G them
And
old
then-
fucking D. Fucking yo.
He was
Homie
like, I'm
was
about
like,
to use
wait,
this power.
Zeke
We
was
about
like,
to
wait,
fuck
what?
out of here. Anybody who said something about my pops, anybody
Alright.
in my family gets it.
Alright, so I see that you're
That's
like.
that Attack Titan.
Okay, so
That's
I
that
see
Attack
that you're
Titan
very,
energy,
very.
you feel me? That's that Attack
I
Titan
see you hype
energy.
about this. So I got a question for you.
Nah, I was really hyped because I thought he was about to really do something.
No.
Then
So
when
I got a
left
question.
on-
No. This pertains to the
Yeah.
story. What got you into Attack of Titan? And what's your favorite character?
Aaron, obviously.
Eren is your favorite character.
Yeah.
And
what dragged you into the story?
Honestly, like
I like
Aaron
Mikasa.
is the reason. Like I really started watching it because even when he supposedly died initially, like in the anime, because I actually Attack on Titan is something I started off watching the anime first. So,
we're getting
exactly,
the trend, yeah.
Exactly. So I started off watching the anime first, and then after the first season in Japan, like I finished watching all 25, I started reading the manga, and then I was just.
Oh wait, you
I
read
just
the manga
yeah.
even though the anime wasn't done?
No. I read it after the season was over.
After the first season.
because he couldn't wait.
You couldn't
Yeah,
wait
exactly.
wait. It took 4 or 5 years for season 2 to come out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Now they
I remember
on. They on.
Just to say that
So
was
why
a
you
callback.
cuffing Dr. Stone like that?
Yeah, man. Because Dr. Stone's season is only going to be like 12 episodes.
Like he said, Attack on
got
Titan,
the
that's my
time,
hoe,
nigga.
but Dr. Stone, that's my special lady. You know, I gotta take my time with her.
Nah, the problem is when you watch the anime and you read the manga and you still gotta wait.
But
I'm
what-
waiting for Overlord and Wise Man's Grandchild, Kenjo Namaro.
But I need to get it. What
Nah,
what the
Shield
fuck got
Heroes
you
and
into the
Tyrants.
story though?
Yeah,
Shield
what
Hero too.
what gravitated you in the story? Because Attack on Titan is a story that has
It
not been
was
done
really
in anime.
violent. You feel me? The Titans were kind of grotesque.
Mm.
Yeah,
I can
People
think
dying
with
left and right.
Yeah.
definitely the realism too.
So that was
People
yours?
And the espionage.
That didn't even come
It's
up
basic,
yet,
yeah.
bro. That doesn't come up to like episode like 5, bro.
But I'm
Like I'm talking like
that's-
first episode, like for example, I can tell you in One Punch Man my first episode. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So when it came to Attack on Titan, it was Eren becoming the Titan. I'm like, wait, so these are because the Titans look like humans, but the human characters look different. So I'm
Yeah.
like, nah, this is crazy.
Yeah, you kind of just want to know where the fuck
Bro,
the
it
Titans
stirred
come
up
from.
the
Initially,
curiosity so
like-
fucking well, bro. Especially just like
exactly. Like,
why
what
did
are
Homie
Titans?
run away from the Titan?
Yeah,
Because
like,
in the
It
beginning,
seems like
remember
there's
he
a
was
lot
supposed
of
to
lore
save.
about them.
Yeah, it's
especially
like
during
what
like
was
the
it?
breaks.
We didn't know nothing,
and
bro.
action, yeah.
Everything was all fine and dandy, and then all of a sudden the explosion
you-
happened, bro. Or like they
Yeah.
talk about it a little bit, but they don't go into detail,
Mm-hmm.
and it just shows you how like pussy these niggas were from the Titans. Because remember, the commander dude with the blonde hair, he was supposed to save Eren's mom.
Yeah.
He grabs the
Yeah.
kids and he books it,
He's out.
bro. He made like
They kind of go into explain it. I mean, you gotta look at it. These people are surviving on their last legs. Like Wall Maria, Wall Rose, and they're like, it's literally like the last million people
nah.
as far as they know.
No. So, I gotta stop you ahead of time,
Yeah.
only because they make it a point in episode 1 to say there's not been a breach in 100 years. I rewatched episode 1 because I was trying to get my
There's
girl
not
to
been a
watch
breach
it.
in 100 years, but they still
No,
have to keep their
but
population.
all of
They
these
actually
people, no, not about the population. Just we talking first episode, bro.
Yeah.
What got you into it? So all I saw
Yeah.
was this dude knew Eren and Mikasa and his moms.
Yeah.
And he knew about Eren's father, right? The dude with the blonde hair. And then all of a sudden there's a breach on the wall.
Yeah.
Nobody knows what's going on. People are dying. The stone hits. I'm like, wait, this is some Game of Thrones shit.
Pandemonium first episode.
Yeah.
Pandemonium, bro.
That
Nobody
hooks
knew
you
what was
immediately
happening.
to- yeah. 'Cause
So then,
it's chaos.
when Eren is trying to save his mother with Mikasa, the dude comes over. I cannot remember his name. We need a name on this dude. Cannot remember his name. But he tries to save them, and he's like, oh, I'm going to fight this Titan. This, that, and the third. Bro, he does not fight the Titan.
Yeah,
He
runs
takes the
immediately.
kids and run. So my first thing was like, what the fuck is this? What? Wait, they don't fight the monsters? And that's what got me into it, bro. Like, besides any of the espionage or whatever came afterwards, that what got me into it. And all I needed was one, bro.
Yeah, just the action of it.
Yo,
Kind of like
it's-
Game of Thrones.
So
It
Steve, who's your
builds up.
favorite character on Attack on Titans?
It builds up.
Kasa's stand up bitch, man.
Nah, for real. On God, like I'm gonna have to agree with you on that. Mikasa, but you're into the story. The only thing that
Yeah.
fucked me up is
Aaron's been
her
through
whole
so
family,
much shit.
her
So
whole
much shit.
bloodline
She's
is to follow
been
the
by his side
Titans, to
all
serve
the
the
time.
Bro,
family
that
of the
whole
Titans.
shit, yeah. And I knew about it because they were talking about like the Ackermans and shit.
Yeah.
And Levi's an Ackerman.
Yeah.
So
I thought there would be
they
a
hint
connection,
at it,
too.
bro, because
Yeah.
it's something about being part Japanese and following the people in
Now,
Europe.
yeah, now that they're
No,
off the
no,
island,
I
they have
mean,
that connection with that.
We
they
now
have
know that the
whole
Ackermans are actually
other
strong
country that
against
you-
Titans.
Yeah,
But
they're
what
basically
Aaron was saying
humanoid
about
Titans.
the Ackermans having to protect the Titans. I don't believe that. I think he just said that to fuck with
No,
her.
I'm talking in terms of the story because when they first
Yeah, in
mentioned
terms
it
of the story.
about no, just like how I'm just talking about their powers in general. I didn't
Okay.
the whole following the founding Titan. It seems like so only because she even felt the connection when Eren connected with the thing.
Haynes.
With the scarf.
Yes.
The scarf when he saves her.
Haynes.
Haynes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a little pause real quick, but we're back in action. So we was talking about AOT.
Yeah.
We was asking you your favorite character and what got you into it. So I think we got the favorite character, Mikasa.
Yeah.
Mikasa.
It's that
Mikasa.
whole. Yeah.
Sorry, I had to. But Mikasa.
Mikasa.
Bro, that fucking gif that they have, that should just be having me rolling. But alright, so what was the exact moment that got you? First episode and then throughout the series?
No, it's the whole grimdark world that they're living in. I mean, like, it's just everything's fucked. Like, literally everything's
Yo, you're fucked from birth. Like,
Yeah.
if you're not in
there's
royalty,
no hope for
you're
anybody. Like,
Facts.
even the royalty, like, it seems like they're good. They're locked up in, like, the last wall. But as you go further into the series, you realize they're fucked too.
yeah, they fucked too.
I mean, they're fucked worst off as all. Like, they're gone. They got assassinated early and replaced. Like,
That was a good ass coup d'etat, though.
yeah.
That was a good ass coup d'etat, bro. They did. I was really.
Honestly, what
That
got
whole
me like
tradition of eating your
watching
your
it, and, like
ancestors
one of my
gave
favorite
how
characters.
sucked
What
up.
got me watching it is just the Titans, like how it's drawn, like the art. Like it's like not technically your normal anime, but it fits the bill. It's like good. It's really good in terms of the artwork.
Yeah.
But like Aaron's like I like characters with hot heads. That's just me. Like those, like the traditional shonen characters, like people who start off ain't shit and then becoming the shit. You feel me? Like I identify with that.
Rags to riches.
Exactly. And I honestly, Aaron, he's got a good heart. You feel me? He comes off as the retarded a little bit, but he's got a good heart. You feel me? And honestly, when he dies, like around like episode, what is that? I believe like 5, 6, or 7. One of those episodes, but
You mean when you
it
get
kind of
like,
like it's surprising, especially
When he
if you
gets
don't
eaten
spoil
by
it
the
with the
Titan in
manga.
the early season.
Yeah.
Especially if you don't spoil it with the manga
It's like,
first.
well, he didn't have a choice but to be this shit. Like when he realizes like his family lineage and like his father and what his true purpose was. Even the reason why his father stuck his dick in his mother. That was the real purpose for him to become the vessel. Like he
again,
had no
just the
choice.
world. If you're not great, you're gonna die. I mean, even if you are, you still have a good chance of dying. Some real hard.
But that fire
Oh.
that Aaron had when they ate his mother.
Yo,
First of all, Aaron always had that fire. Ever since he saved Mikasa from the robbers.
Yeah.
Because they were trying to
Oh yeah,
put
when
in-
they were
yeah,
young.
the human, yeah, but bro, he always had that fire, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's got a good heart. But
It's the
like,
same little nigga that
again,
ran back
world
to go
is
try to fight the
dark.
Titan
He's
that was
got-
eating his mother.
He's still like a little bit. He's still got a little bit of that killer in him.
Yeah.
Like even though he's got a good heart, I mean, you can't have that in that world.
Nah,
I mean,
he has.
You
He's
won't survive with that.
He's an
alone,
empathetically
Yeah.
cold-hearted individual. That's exactly what it is. He's empathetic to certain things that mean a lot to him, but to everything else, bro, sacrifice, die, don't give a fuck, bro. And that just shows you what he's going through in life, bro.
Yeah.
So
you saw that whole growth throughout the entire series. Like,
yeah, that's what I like about it as well.
Yeah.
Cohesive growth, bro. Call back to last episode, bro. I like characterizations and I like good fucking stories, bro. Progression, bro, with purpose. Not just grow to grow, bro. Even his powers, he's learned to advance them, bro.
Yeah.
It's, you just can't, bro. So Aaron is that dude, bro.
I love Attack on Titan, but right now, the TiamFook brothers, they put me onto this new, what is it, Korean or Chinese?
Yeah, Korean.
It's a Korean manga.
Manhwas,
It's
yeah.
called
Manhwas,
The Gamer.
right? Yeah.
And web stuff too. I mean,
Now I just
Anime's
started
good.
it, but like I feel like Steve, he knows a little bit more, so I'm gonna let him take the lead.
no, it's just, I mean, anime and manga is not just from Japan anymore. I mean,
Yeah.
this stuff is spread around the world. It's a worldwide phenomenon. They're exporting this shit like we're exporting Hollywood in the U.S. here. So like everyone now is doing their own version of anime. Like you see that with Avatar here in the U.S. and manhwas in Korea, and even some of the stuff they're doing in China. and some of it's pretty good. I mean, don't knock it just because it's not from Japan. I mean, we have to expand your horizon, see what's up.
So what got you into the gamer?
He is
Yeah.
the gamer.
Frassman got me into that.
Well, we all gamers.
Nah,
my
when I
attention
first
to it.
read it, I was like, I know a person who's exactly like Hanji Han. And
Yeah.
Yo, this dude Hanji Han, man, with the little
Ultimate
bit I
Munchkin.
read,
Yeah.
like, you right. This guy's all about getting the easiest way to get anything.
Yeah.
To be honest.
nigga loves cheating.
He is the
It's
cheat.
not cheating per se. It's playing the system.
He's calling out your character right now.
He's min-maxing. He's min-maxing the system right now.
Alright, so explain, what is that? What do you mean? What system? What?
All right, so like when you're playing a game and you're in an RPG or something, you're trying to like play your stats off to find like the best combinations to do like
Yeah.
crazy forms of damage and shit like that. So you're looking for like
I platinum 15. Yeah.
Yeah,
You just
I
want
know.
to focus on one thing.
No.
You're not like.
You got to make sure everything's balanced,
yeah.
but
Well,
cohesive.
that's how I play games, but this nigga.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Nah, I'm always like as a striker, bro. Attacking
Nah,
agility,
magic.
bro. Because
Or
you get
variety
crits,
and magic,
bro.
you can do whatever. That's the
Bro,
thing.
all the
His system
MMOs
is
I
not
play, bro.
limited. Like
So the main character Hanji Han, right? How did he even get these powers?
That's the thing. They don't even really. That is not explained. He just wakes up one day with these powers, really, and he's kind of like picks up on it with like the observe skill, which allows him to see like the stats of like people. At first, it's just like their level, and that clues him into the fact that he's like got these gamer powers. Like that, he gets a quest that pops up. So yeah, like everything
So
in
it's
his
an
life.
MMO
It's
inside
like
of
an
real
RPG.
life now.
Yeah, his life follows like RPG rules. So like quests will pop up for like things. His mother asks him to go to the grocery store. There's a quest that pops up. He gets a choice to accept. He gets experience points, rewards for it. Yeah, anything he does forms into a skill. Cooking, cleaning. So he can like just grind those skills out like you would in a video game and become a master of whatever it is he's doing just from that. But it's like fucking cheating because real world doesn't. It just doesn't obey video game rules. It's like
No, it
Yeah,
kind of
it's-
does. No, it kind of does.
it does in
No,
a
no.
way, but the way that they have it in video games is
It's going
super
to be a little
compressed.
exaggerated,
Yeah.
but think about it.
But then when you have that actually reflected in the real world, that's like mind breaking.
No, it's not. Bro, the video game rules come from the world.
Yeah.
Think about it. When you play The Sims, right?
Yeah,
The more you clean, the better you get at cleaning.
No,
The
no.
faster you clean the sink.
I
The
get
way
that.
you-
But
if you
he-
keep
he's
using fire
ignoring
in Final
the
Fantasy-
actual difficulty in real world for
But-
actually obtaining those skills.
How?
No. But that's what I'm telling you. Practice makes perfect.
Exactly.
So as humans, the more we practice, like when you was a typer
Oh,
at
of course,
first,
of course.
now you become a touch typist. You don't
That
have to
takes
look.
years of work. That's actually not reflected in video games. It's compressed, so it's like sped up, so it's fun.
Yeah, but that
If your
doesn't mean
actual life was like
It
that,
would take, yeah.
if you could
That
just
doesn't
do
mean it's
10
bad,
push-ups in real life and obtain
Yeah.
like the body of like a Olympic bodybuilder, that's crazy.
Bro, he's cheating life, bro. But it is
Exactly.
still the premise of life, though. When I'm saying
He was a
the
middling
premise.
student. He just dumped all of his stats into intelligence, and suddenly he's a super
Bro.
genius. Passes all of his tests without even thinking about it.
So I have a question for you, and I'm being a contrarian here, but if you decided not to do nothing, but
No,
study
I'm
for
not
this
knocking-
one
I'm just
test,
saying his
you will
powers are
get
crazy.
that, bro. Anime is an exaggeration.
No,
bro.
no, of
So
course,
it's
of
not
course,
mind
of
blowing.
course, of course.
I'm just on the part that it's not mind blowing that
Oh,
all of a
okay.
sudden he
All
can do
right.
this. It's not
I mean,
mind
the
blowing
fact
because
that
it happens in
he's
real
able
life.
to
Slice of
level up
life.
and then put up his stats.
Alright.
No,
kinda
but it's
like-
not
Alright,
mind
as you
blowing
read the
because
series-
in real life that can happen in terms of like
Alright.
me practicing and becoming better at something.
I don't know about shooting magic. Lately,
I'm not
though.
I'm not
just-
talking about that. I'm trying to look at the
Going from a
realistic
week
factor.
to no cooking skills as master chef that could outcook any chef on the planet. That's
Bro,
a
you
little
haven't had
crazy.
my roster pasta, bro.
But
Can I
damn,
have
all
my-
these, all these goddamn RPG animes, like what is like the all-time greatest anime based on RPG gaming?
Oh, that's easy. That's Dot Hack-san.
That's all. Yeah.
Dot Hack, bro. Dot Hack was amazing, and it had a video game to accompany it.
So we gonna ignore Sword Art Online.
Oh God! Oh, Mr. Rapist R Us. Oh, bro, Oh, I'm not doing this right now. I cannot deal with that. Yo, you gotta know about these fucking light novels that turn into animes. They have some risque shit, son.
Yeah.
These are some deranged
Yeah.
people, bro, that's making those shits, bro. So Sword Art Online.
That's the power of the internet.
not in
Everyone's
there at
getting
all,
some
bro.
crazy reach, and there's a
freedom.
lot of freaky shit out there.
Bro,
Okay.
that's literally Mr. Rapist or us, bro.
So-
I'm not doing this.
So what they
They
gotta do
gotta
with the
tone
storyline?
Oh, and the storyline was trash.
I'm talking about the anime.
The storyline in the anime was trasher.
Sword Art Online was the
Yeah.
greatest RPG anime that ever
It was
came.
not better than Die
Boy.
Hack, bro.
Boy.
Yo, bro, it wouldn't. First of all, Sword Art won't exist without Die Hack. Second of all,
That's true.
second of all,
That's true.
second of all, Sword Art Online's light novel was way more detailed than the anime. So me watching it, I'm like, oh,
I
they
didn't
didn't
read the
show
light
that
novel.
part, but I remember that part happening. Bro, that whole shit when he was going up the levels, do you know they're actually redoing a new manga and light novel story based off of when he went from like level fucking 21 when they fought that demon, level 11 when they fought the demon monster
Yeah.
and people kept dying, and then towards when he got up to like level fucking 55 and he's almost at the top. There's a mad story that goes in it. How did him and Asuna get together? What was the triggering factor for them to get together? They never show that. When did they just do a little flashback when they find the little AI chick,
Yeah.
but they don't go into mad detail, bro. Plus, how was they able to afford that particular house? Like, it's so much stuff they had to do that the light novel covers, even a little bit more briefly, bro. It's just not good written. It's not written well, bro.
You
and
see
then all
that
of a
in
sudden,
any anime that comes from a light novel. You see the same problems in Overlord. There's so many details that are in a light novel that just don't get put in, even into the manga.
so imagine if it's
Yeah.
not even getting put into the manga, it's not even gonna get put into the anime, bro. So like,
Well, some of that's because they just can't put it in. Period. Like
yeah, no,
Overlord.
especially like
Overlord
the
has some
perverted shit.
really-
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
Not even perverted. Like it has some really gory parts. Like really
They
brutal.
could do that in anime, bro. The
They-
Hellsing.
They could. I don't know. Demiurge's human form.
Goblin
Because we
Slayer.
all know that's the sheep.
Bro, Goblin Slayer.
Goblin
Oh
Slayer.
god,
Oh,
Goblin Slayer should be
Goblin
fucking
Slayer's
rapist
pushing it there.
RS
Goblin
number
Slayer
two.
set the bar.
Slayer-
This is what
Goblin Slayer
RPG.
had some controversy around it.
Yeah,
came
that-
out. Yeah.
Did you?
They're
read-
pushing
alright,
it. Yeah.
Did you
What
read
about-
the first
what
chapter
about
and then watch the
animes
first
mimicking
episode?
Yes,
video games
yeah.
now?
Shit is
That's-
crazy,
That's
bro.
more of what we're seeing, like animes mimicking the rules of video games, like with Shield Hero. You're noticing like
Yeah.
how
Yeah,
the
I
character
feel like
progresses
RPG.
seems like a
You
video
see
They,
that?
they
No,
pull
no.
isekais too.
Yeah,
like when a
exactly.
random
Genre, yeah,
a
exactly.
random person in our world joins the video game world and he's stuck
Well, just
there.
any world, any other.
Any world,
yeah.
yeah, it
What's
doesn't
that,
even
what's
matter.
that slime? What's that slime shit?
Yeah, my life.
My life is a
Yeah.
slime.
Yeah, bro, it's just
Oh my god.
Tensei Shitara.
That's another one I'm waiting for. That the manga comes out slow as shit on that.
what is it, monthly?
Yeah.
Sometimes, like
So-
there was like a
oh,
month
it's
and a
going
half,
to
2
Hunter
month
x
wait
Hunter?
between the most recent chapter and the one before it. Oh yeah, Hunter x Hunter is one I've been following for a minute.
What's better by any chance, Hunter x Hunter or One Piece?
I like Hunter x Hunter. I hate One Piece. Frostman loves One Piece.
Where was you last episode?
First of all,
Where was you last episode?
Hate One
I
Piece.
needed you in my life.
Steve, you might have to exit.
Bro, I got literally jumped on the last
This is
podcast.
this is a One Piece podcast.
Yo,
okay?
no, this is not.
Yo, shout out to my man Oda. You already know what time
Shibuya
it is,
Station
baby.
does not back any one anime. We're all about all of them.
Okay, so why do you think One Piece? I mean, why do you
I
think
just don't
One
like
Piece
it. I
is
just
better than
don't
Hunter
like
x
it. The
Hunter?
animation I hate. The story is just all over the fucking place. It's just it's
Thank
garbage.
you.
I don't like it. It's going on for fucking
Wait.
ever.
Wait!
If
Bro,
I'm-
wait,
if
wait,
anyone is
wait,
new,
wait,
how the
wait,
fuck
wait,
can
wait.
they get into
Question.
One Piece?
I have one question.
This is
I
like
have one
what,
question.
1,000
Wait,
fucking
wait, wait, wait,
episodes,
wait, wait.
a million
I have one
manga
question.
chapters.
I got one question.
Where was it
I
supposed
got
to
one
start?
question.
Brother, thank
I got
you.
one favorite. Wait.
Even if you
wait,
were
wait,
actually
wait,
interested in that garbage.
I'm with you. Do you know how to do the fusion dance? Bro, because right now, yes, the fuck I'm talking about. I told y'all, bro,
Dude,
non-cohesive
okay.
story, and I got brutalized.
How are you
for
gonna
this.
say
I used to
One
think
Piece is a
Inuyasha was going on crazy long
non-cohesive
for no
story when
reason.
all
And then
the
I saw One
characters
Piece,
come
I'm
in?
like,
Oda makes sure every character has a purpose. You're bugging.
All right.
No,
can you
Alright,
even remember all the characters?
Alright,
Yeah, you can't.
Yeah, but when I can't, that motherfucker come right back.
Hey,
No, it doesn't.
Yep.
No.
I understand about the art. It may not be.
There's
your
more
cup of
characters
tea.
in Tekken Tag
Me
Tournament.
personally, I feel like most animes, they kind of look similar. One Piece is kind of different in how they draw the eyes.
Different is not always better.
One Piece
That's
got
a
the
fact.
best
Don't- that-
drawn
that's-
women.
No, it does not.
Who drew a better woman than Oda in One Piece?
All their women
Who
were
draws
the
women
same.
better?
Two beach balls without
Who
sticks.
draws women
better?
better? Who drew a woman better?
Yo,
Who drew a woman
I
better?
can't even really
Hold on,
remember
Murata.
names. They're all
When
You
you
said
Uniqlo
Murata,
drop
bro.
that One Piece line, you feel me? You have the shirt, right? Don't you
Even
have the shirt?
Jimin from
I took
K-pop
that
got
shirt
a
from
Nami
you.
statue.
I didn't
and
even
st-
know who the
What
characters
the
were
fuck
on
do,
that.
bro?
from BTS. So
I'm
what are you
out.
telling me? He
That's
drew
all
the
I'm
best
saying.
women.
To each his own about the art.
Shout out
But
to
about
BTS.
the story, back to the story.
he's really trying to get some
When
black
you
anime
watch
pussy.
an anime, right? Yes, most of them have cohesive storylines, but one thing about One Piece that's unique as a shonen, it's kind of think of it like Family Guy. Like Family Guy has an overarching story. Like there's a Cleveland. He went to Virginia. Quagmire is.
Yeah.
But there's different stories which within each episode is
I
kind of
agree
like
that it's like
Wait,
Family Guy.
wait,
and
wait,
also
wait,
gone
wait,
on
wait,
too
wait.
long.
I did not
College
mean to cut
ended
you
a long
off.
time ago.
condensed art.
Like syndication, right?
Exactly.
So like One Piece is syndicated. It's like Seinfeld. It's like it's Friends. It's just gonna go on forever. There is a story,
there's the
but they touch
overarching-
upon it
there
every
is
now
a
and
goal.
then.
Find the One Piece.
There
the
is
grand
an
line.
overlining
They're trying
goal.
to make it
Similar
the grand
to
line.
similar to
They're
like
trying
the
to find-
Jeffersons or like a show like
Yeah,
Wilson
exactly.
or like
He's just not really
no,
dedicated towards his goal.
Wait,
No,
I'm bringing this full circle.
no,
Wait,
don't-
please.
whoa,
One
hold
second,
on.
one second.
Let me finish.
I'm just comparing it to one thing that happened last episode.
I understand.
No,
And I have a question
But
after
you have
wait,
to-
no,
you
no,
have to
no.
Let me finish
No,
my
wait,
point,
wait,
though.
wait,
Let me finish my point, though.
I just want to agree on one thing.
You have
Can we
to
agree on one
understand
thing?
what the story is about.
Yes,
The
that's
story
fine.
is about him finding the grand
Yeah.
line.
Yes.
But there's very little information to go on. That's known within the story. It's basically a myth. So for him to have a linear story, that really wouldn't make sense.
All right.
And if you really think about it like that,
Wait.
as he's not really wandering
Yeah.
and he's finding like random shit, like he's actually looking
He's
for it.
going on an
Like
adventure
on the
living
real
throughout
life,
his life.
that's
Yes.
kind of how
That's
All right.
shit would
It
happen.
is.
So I
You
got a
go
That's
on
all
your
I'm saying. Like,
All right,
shit
no,
just
no, no,
little
no, no,
side
no, no,
journeys
no, no,
point
build
A
your
to point
All right, I
B.
have a question. All right.
Sometimes you go to Z
You're not
and then jump back to U,
Okay, but
and then
you're
you're
not-
back to C.
All right, so this
don't
is
know.
the only thing I'm saying.
Especially
is,
when you don't know what you're looking for.
the only thing I'm saying is some stories are good and concise. You know what I'm saying? Homer's The Odyssey, Shakespeare, Julius Caesar. Like some things are just great stories. The Sopranos was like only a couple
Dom
seasons
knows
for
what
a
he's
reason.
looking for.
No, listen.
His daddy.
Breaking Bad.
some
was
of the
only,
arcs
no,
in
no,
One
no,
Piece
you're not.
are
You're not.
amazing.
No.
Some
you're
of the
not.
arcs in One
Let
Piece
me
are
finish.
amazing.
I'll let you
That's what
finish.
I'm about to.
I gave it to you, Chip.
Okay.
I gave it to you. And what happens is, Hunter x Hunter, story's more tight knit, more compressed, so concise.
And that's fine.
There's
If
a
you
lot of
want something more-
interwovenness and separateness
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
universe. One Piece
But
is just like,
look
bro,
at each arc
I didn't see you
individually.
300 chapters ago.
You can look
What's
at each- They even
goody?
do that on
Yeah.
Crunchyroll. They separate it as a
No,
movie.
I'm not art,
like
bro.
they condense it
No,
down.
that's
so you
anime
could
has
just-
always done that. They don't do that.
I understand that, but
Code
One
Geass
Piece
did
it
that
just
as well,
flows
like-
really, really well.
Bro, it's
Because it
not,
makes
not
it-
better
I don't
than
see
Hunter
it.
x Hunter,
If
bro.
you have to look
One
at
is
maybe
made to.
like
Yeah.
Hold
each
on.
one individually as opposed
Hold
to
on.
one.
I don't want
and
to
then
cut you
there's an
off. I don't want to
overarching
cut you
story.
off. Like
Go
Hunter
ahead.
x Hunter cut your little fans off every fucking year where they just go on hiatus and don't even pop up with any new content. Like One Piece always hitting you
I've been reading Berserk
consistently
I'm used to
with
long
content.
hiatuses.
Hey,
Consistently
bro.
with chapters.
Every
I'm
week.
just, I had to stop reading for a minute just
Sunday.
let the chapters build
Hunter
up. so I
only
could
what
just,
they,
like,
they only
read it
take
all
what
in one
Christmas
block.
breaks, Thanksgiving breaks.
Shout out
That's
to
it.
Crunchyroll.
Hunter
You
x
feel me?
Hunter goes on
Crunchyroll
hiatus
Premium,
because
you
they
feel
can't
me?
even
Shout outs.
keep up with their own story, their own little tight knit story. But for a One Piece who has all of this random shit going on, and we hitting you off
Hunter
every
x
week,
Hunter,
and
the
all
guy
hitting you
stopped
off
writing
every
Alright,
week.
because everyone was fucking
faithfully.
copying and
Wait,
forget
wait,
Naruto,
alright,
Bleach,
but look,
and
look,
One Piece.
look.
Hunter x Hunter is not reliable.
What I am saying is One Piece was able to get a lot of fruit out of a simple premise. Can we admit that it was able to get a lot of content out of the premise
fruit.
of becoming the Pirate King and getting the One
Yeah.
Piece, right? So boom, Hunter x Hunter has a particular premise, and what they're doing is just compressing it and keeping things
don't
more
feel like
interlocked. It's
Nigga, he's
It's
just
fun-
looking
no.
for his dad. The
That's
fuck?
all he's
Nah.
doing.
Nigga, every
That's
nigga
it.
doing
He's
that.
making
and
journey.
he found his
Every nigga
dad.
looking for his
But
dad.
guess what? He found his dad, right?
Playing, man.
He found
For
his
a quick
dad.
minute,
And what did his dad say?
he didn't even find his dad. His dad found him.
He
It
said,
doesn't
"Fuck
matter.
them
He
kids."
found his dad. Go
He
to the
meant it.
game. Found out about the game, and then yo, bro, it's just
It's
more
growth,
propelling
challenges,
action
yeah.
happening. That's getting closer to what we really need to go.
Yeah.
But One Piece, it's like, oh, we're getting there. but we're just like living it out throughout the day, bro. Yo, it's like Kingdom Hearts. The first
like
couple
throwing
fucking
shit
hours
on
was
the
the
wall.
worst,
It's
bro.
just like
Until I got to
everything.
Traverse Town. Then everything was lit.
You don't get to.
But it's funny how and that what I like about One Piece, and what I don't like about Hunter x Hunter. Hunter x Hunter is a storyline where it's tight knit.
Right.
You know, they get to the point. The character he actually touched his goal at one point. But from when you break down the characters, right?
Yeah.
One Piece characters, even to the side, to the dude that he was just picking up water when somebody got knocked the fuck out. He has more character development, more story depth than any character in Hunter x Hunter. They really pay attention to every character. To be honest, there's no such thing as a side or main character. If you really want to look at One Piece, all of these guys are main characters. They all had their little spotlight where they show about their past. You show about what they're going through right now.
It's been going on
It's
forever.
crazy. Oda really loves his
the
characters,
face,
and he
main
really
characters.
takes his time.
Or he designed the characters and he needed a convenient way to drag out the chapters
Yeah.
by coming up with backstory for these lame ass other characters.
And I
This is
get
why
you.
there are
I
a
get
million
you with that.
chapters
And
that
Oda started
1,000
One Piece
episodes.
a year earlier, right? So he had that jump on him. But in that 1 year, all he accomplished over these
It's
guys.
not about the length of it, bro. It's about the cohesiveness of the story,
Yeah.
bro. So what Oda is doing is
Let
dragging
me
out
ask
certain
you a question.
characters.
But
I feel
story-
like you keep harping on the length of the story, right?
Oh no,
So I
bro!
feel like
I
at one
read
point
Harry
you
Potter,
did.
bro.
You did watch One Piece.
I still
and
read
did
it.
you
I'm just
enjoy
20
it
chapters
at one?
behind.
No. Did you enjoy it at one point?
Definitely, One
Like
Piece
when
is
you
dope.
first started.
I like it.
One Piece.
So you kind
At
of
first,
understand the basics.
no. At
of,
first, I
like-
didn't like the art. It actually took a lot of convincing from him, OG, to actually make me read One Piece. Was I not like I knew the basis of it?
and
'cause there
podcast,
is a lot
for
of-
my
of
defense,
filler.
I do not like One Piece the anime. I'm sorry. I don't like the anime. I don't. I like certain fight scenes, and the Wano arc is, but I don't like watching One Piece. I like reading One Piece, and I will fight for this story. If you want to come at anime and illustration, then fuck it, you got it. But when it come about this story, I will fight you to the death.
Choose your battles.
This is the most interesting, compelling, most magnetizing story in anime right
Get out
now.
of here. Hunter x Hunter
What?
is
Till it-
crazy. The scope
Hunter
has
x
just gotten
Hunter,
bigger
My Hero
and bigger
Acca.
and bigger.
Bro,
It's just-
Dr. Stone's story is more compelling.
Every
No,
time.
because you gotta understand,
No.
One Piece
No,
is
the
a
thing is with
storyline that
Hunter
we
x Hunter,
all
every time
grew up
you
with
get-
since we were young.
So you have that nostalgic factor,
Yeah.
bro.
That is, but mind you, this is a story that's, and I know how you say the cohesiveness, but it's consistent, and we can bring characters from the past, we can bring events from the past,
Is it
and still,
consistent?
it's very
They go
consistent.
everywhere.
Consistent.
They
He
go
spirals
everywhere.
and
That's
that
the
comes
problem.
back, bro. That's
when
not
they in
consistent.
that
the
arc,
problem.
this is a world, and when in Rome, you do as the Romans
Bro,
do.
it's Kingdom Hearts.
It's
So what
so
the
somebody
fuck you
from
do? Look what
Paris
happened
can
with
come
Kingdom
right-
Hearts 3.
Come again?
It's Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts had a cool story. Went out of the fucking way. Went way more out of the fucking way, bro.
Yeah.
Like, it just, the story is not as good as it once was, bro. I can't give it to it. And then every time it's in a different
It's
world.
just
What we do
meandering all
is
over the
Kingdom
place,
Hearts.
yeah.
Like, we don't care, bro.
Yeah.
It's just, oh, I'm gonna take on, now we're in the samurai village. So everything, oh, we're in a food island. So we're
But
gonna be a
isn't that-
food.
I mean,
we're in Cake
wasn't
Island.
we on
We're gonna
Game
be a food.
Island? Wasn't we battling
Hearts-
It's
insects
so
and
fucking themed,
It's
bro.
the same thing,
Kingdom
bro.
Hearts at least has the excuse as a corporation
Wasn't
trying
on
to push
Game
as many
like it's the
properties
same
into
thing,
it
y'all
as
in
Yeah,
possible.
what
different
is Oda
worlds.
Yeah,
creating
what-
problems?
yeah.
We just
what-
spend
what-
a
what
little
is
bit
this
more
excuse?
time in our world. We give our
They
world
making
a little
action
bit more
figures or something?
depth. We actually put a little thought in our
Do y'all
arcs.
really?
Yeah, we actually do,
Really?
bro. Oda actually does,
Bro, so I'll give you that when it comes to Don Flamingo's
And
story.
for niggas who don't
Wait,
even
wait,
buy
wait.
buy anime or
Damn,
anime
bro,
DVDs
damn,
or
what are you
mangas,
talking about? Oh,
y'all really like got
Whoa.
some high
Bro,
expectations.
I
for these
got
worlds.
Kodakawa.
downloaded
I'm at
it when I was in
Kodakawa at
high
42nd
school.
Street. And
Now
who
I got
the-
streaming
wait,
accounts.
VPNs on their
Wait.
phones and shit.
Wait. Shibuya Station's profiles is under whose name again?
Shouldn't know. That's the thing.
What they got to do with it?
It has a manga app and it has a fucking anime app. So I actually pay for my shit.
Yeah.
And when you were starting out watching anime, like how you announced when you on your
Yeah, bro,
download, was
kids,
there
what
on
are you doing?
websites that you paid for?
Crunchyroll. ended up
No,
becoming
it wasn't
legit.
my good man.
And
These
when
were
I did
legal
buy the
websites.
manga-
OG. When you were broke high school,
Cause Scanners never
you did not have
charge.
the money to spend
Wait,
on
watch
all
this.
those
Wait,
DVDs
watch this.
with-
What's
on
your
a
favorite
regular
scanlation
basis.
group, bro?
Let's be real.
Exactly. Thank you.
Exactly,
So he
come
just
on.
gave himself up.
Come on. Pot, kettle.
Look, we're not.
I feel
Honestly, we're not gonna get in no
Okay, that's
consensus.
cool.
We're not
but-
getting no consensus with this Hunter x Hunter over One Piece shit, bro.
don't think we
Well,
should.
it's
I
really
think we
not. It's
should.
really not up for discussion. One Piece is better than Hunter x Hunter.
This man needs to leave.
Yo, bro,
man
I
needs
can
to
just
leave.
take you out the podcast. You know, I would just edit your audio out.
I mean,
and
I
we could
could-
make this a three-way podcast.
I mean, hey, I could do that because y'all know One Piece is better than Hunter x Hunter.
I mean,
You can cut it.
So
So in a
No.
fight, who winning?
I'm
Gon
gonna ask you
or
a
Luffy?
question. And I
Gon,
know this is
all
gonna
day.
it's gonna fuck you up a bit.
You start smoking that shit.
You come at One Piece about like not having a cohesive storyline, but
Hunter x Hunter definitely has a cohesive storyline. Don't even get
Wait,
that.
he-
I was
didn't
about
even
to
say
bring
what
up
he
the
wanted to say.
Ant-Man arc.
Wait.
I'm about to bring up the Ant
We won't
arc.
talk about that.
That whole shit.
That was lovely, bro. That was showing you how something that was inhumane could be humane. Why did
That
you
is
not
true.
see the progression of
That
that?
is true.
He's a bug. He went through a metamorphosis.
The king, yes.
He was a caterpillar, cocoon, because he started playing chess with Mogi, and then Mogi opened his heart
Talking
to
about dragging.
everything, bro.
You talking about dragging it?
No,
That
bro.
shit was dragged the fuck out.
No, it was not, bro.
Yes,
it
it
was
was.
extremely.
So you got
cohesive.
one arc in Hunter x Hunter and
No,
like
that doesn't
20
mean
arcs
that-
in One Piece that have been
Extremely
dragged.
tedious.
Even if you want to
Tedious.
get, if you
Bro, it's one of the most prolific
Not only
stories.
was it a
all the
tedious
manga
read,
and
Name
anime.
an arc that was
It was-
dragged out in One Piece.
No, it was
I
terrible on the anime.
did
The
not like
anime
One
was
Piece
just
and
like,
did not watch
yo.
it. So
Mermaid
Sometimes I fell
I'll have
asleep
to-
with a split from my mouth watching that shit. I had to rewatch that whole arc probably like 4 to 5 times just because it's shit, like pure shit. Like I don't
Bro,
understand.
Alright,
I mean,
Nah.
when you
Alright,
get to the
so
end, you're like,
I don't know.
okay,
If,
finally.
I don't know if you're insulting
at the
my
end
Even
of the
Hunter,
day-
intelligence.
even
And I don't
Hunter x
insult
Hunter
your
introduced
intelligence.
Nen,
I'm
it was
just
so
saying I
slow.
enjoy it.
No.
I enjoyed it at the end, but goddamn, how long does it take?
It's so fucking slow.
Nigga, damn.
No,
Bro,
the
you
early
got
episodes
pretty
now-
good
All of that
enough.
for your
Hour.
main character,
Hour.
powers
Niggas
of
up real
rock,
good
paper,
afterwards.
scissors.
Shit was
Definitely
over there.
Bro,
and
that's
over
extremely
there.
creative. You know,
No,
somebody who's a
no,
rubber band.
nah.
Oh, look, I play with a rubber band.
You know,
Oh,
you know
But
he's pulling
hockey
shit
and
out
even
of
to
his
get
ass.
second gear, bro.
Hockey, bro, that's
So
just
how do you?
Buddhist principles.
Okay, so how do you get into second gear? Explain what goes through Luffy. What happens in Luffy's body when he hits second gear, and then explain to me what goes through when my man activates his little
Let's
Nen
talk
and do
about
rock
the
paper
heart of the
scissors, and tell me
problem
what's
of
more
why
complex.
It took so long, right?
What's more
let me just tell
complex?
you the heart of the
What took so
problem.
long? I'm sorry, I'm letting
Essentially,
out guess.
Yeah,
he
'cause you
overpowered
need to
the
yeah,
enemy
save
too
your
much.
ass.
Actually, no, it didn't. First of all, hockey is just inner spirit. And if you look at Nen is your
Bruh,
inner spirit
bruh.
as well.
Yeah.
They all
Yeah.
based off of Buddhist principles.
Okay.
So let's chill the fuck out on
Yeah.
there, bro.
All right, and now
They're like-
explain
That's
what is
cool.
more. What
It's
is how
chakra,
does
it's
Luffy
all
get into
cool.
second gear?
Yeah, that shit
Luffy
is
gets
cool.
into second gear
What
by
goes on his
biting.
body? No, what
And
goes
it goes down
on
to
his
He's got a
body?
rubber
metamorphosis
body
by
and
him
he just
creating
inflates it by
vibrations
blowing
with
on
the rubber.
himself. He's a
in
blow
order
up
to be
doll,
solid,
basically.
bro.
And what
But
happened?
I mean, that's
I'm just
part of
letting you
using
know
the
the
devil
principles
fruit.
are based off of spirit, bro. It's the
Yeah.
same thing with fucking Hadouken, bro, or going evil Akuma or shit.
Yeah.
It is in your spirit, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same fucking thing. There's just code
So it's a
different.
little
He
bit
activates it
easier for you
different.
to comprehend.
But that wasn't
Yeah.
a question. I was saying what
Bro,
was more
you
complex.
fucking
I'm just
Nen.
saying the devil fruit
Yeah.
explains
Oh,
why
I
he's
ate
able
something.
to
I had
do
a
that.
power. What the
I
fuck
mean,
you
the
do?
devil
Yeah.
fruit is a little bit more.
Nen
It's
is
not
they
a,
haven't-
bro,
Nen
but
is-
that's
Nen
still
is not-
off
And
spirit.
that's
There's so
the
much
thing, the
to flesh
devil
out
fruit
in
is the
One
most
Piece.
ultimate
Exactly.
double-edged
Yeah.
sword.
There's so
Yo.
much to flesh
It's
out.
so much water in the world of One Piece. If you, it's like the greatest
That
shit. If you
shit
eat this
is
fruit,
lame.
you
Wait,
will have
who was
ultimate
even
power,
talking
but you
about-
cannot swim.
Nobody was
Yeah.
even talking about the capabilities.
Yo.
Yo,
Nah,
he
but
just-
you
he
can't swim.
came out
Nah,
of nowhere
Tristan
with
Go
a
to
back
fact.
to the ant arc. Back to the ant arc.
Let's go.
The real issue with that whole arc, he overpowered the enemies too much. And not saying that Shonen has to.
The king or
No, he's saying-
the creator, the writer, who
Yeah.
wrote that shit. You feel me?
They were.
Them niggas was too strong.
And it took the intelligence in order to
It's
beat the
just
strong.
like, nigga,
No,
how-
bro, it's about
what?
growing
And then the way
and
they
being better.
concluded
Bro.
it,
The
like,
Learn.
what?
thing is at the end of that arc, that's the
That's
thing.
just
That
not-
was the most
not saying
confusing
it wasn't
fucking
pretty
arc.
No,
entertaining
no,
while
no,
it was going on.
That's
Bro,
that's
I
the
watched
great.
on
I watched it like
metaphysicalness,
3
bro.
or 4 times.
Yeah, hold
That shit
on.
Bro,
was-
okay.
Hold on, that's the great thing about Hunter x Hunter, because like every time he gets to a certain point in his journey, he achieves some part of his goal. He learns more about the world. He's growing up. He's going from a kid to an adult, and he's learning more about the
Nigga.
world. So after this
Bone
ant
wasn't
arc,
in
you
half
learn
of
more
that
about the
shit,
whole
bro.
status of the countries that are in
Bro,
this
he
world.
was like injured sleep half of that shit.
Gon is not even a good kid. Like all Gon, Gon. First
They
of
were
all, even his,
focused on so much
even
other
how he
shit.
thinks is fucking retarded, bro.
Nah,
You must
but
hate
it did
Naruto.
have one of the best
Gon
storylines
bases
I've
Gon
ever
bases
seen in
every
an
his
anime.
decision
Yeah, one of the
Nah,
best.
for what
no,
he
in
thinks
the
is
ant arc,
good
it did have
and what
one
he
of the
thinks
best
what he thinks is
storylines I've
evil.
ever
Then
seen
you must
in
hate
an anime.
Naruto then.
Ever.
Naruto is like cribbed completely completely
Whoa,
forgotten.
whoa, whoa, hold on. I know you remember this, Steve.
Yeah.
All right, so the guy that he goes on to absorb, right? The main evil king bug shit.
Yeah.
The guy he absorbs, right? This story is fucking amazing. It shows like why he was so evil. So it, as a kid, it basically shows that he had a dad who was like a drunk, and
that's sort of
he was just a fucked up father, right? And essentially, like, the kid was just being beaten, used as like a whipping boy. But obviously, you know, his son has love for his father.
They're like working
And I
on
was
a mine
like,
or something.
at the time, I was working with kids, and I connected with that. And there's a moment where he's getting his ass kicked by like some random people for some bullshit or whatever, and his dad sees it and just walks away. Right?
Put some hand chest.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Honestly, that shit was just so fucked up, bro.
Yeah.
That shit would never happen in the
That,
world.
that was like one of the only good things in there.
Bro.
No, there's more to it though.
There's more to it,
I'm
and
good.
honestly, at the end of the day, that whole ant arc, bro, is about the metaphysicalness of and people internally and how we can strive to be better and we can strive to get better. Bro, the enemies are stronger. The U.S. had the same problem with the British. Bro, that's David and Goliath. It's all over again. These are stories we grew up with.
Yeah.
It's so relatable,
I just want
and they
some
had to
cheese
use
flavor,
and they had to use their knowledge, to be smarter than the enemy in order to beat the enemy, bro. That's why I'm just like, yo, it's on a
They didn't
a tactical
No,
level.
I feel you on
It's
that.
technical.
Yeah,
I just felt that it was
But
more
can you
effort put
explain
into
why?
that.
Why? Okay, what's the creator of this fuck shit show?
The what?
Who wrote this shit?
Bro, I can't even remember.
I
that
know.
right now.
So like I was saying,
That's not-
with Hunter x Hunter,
Um,
it's
oh,
like, all right, the show starts off with, I mean, the show has the arc with the insects, right? And you're saying that
Chimera Ant Arc.
it's showing like how you have to overcome, you know, these huge
Mind you,
hurdles,
that's
these
like
huge
the third
obstacles. and
season,
what's in it.
yeah.
But what disappointed me is that your All Might, if you say like in this anime, or your Goku, the most strongest character in the show, which was Nero,
Mm-hmm.
he got his ass handed to him
That was
by a kid.
First off, these
You call
niggas
King-
walked into
King is
the
a
fucking
kid.
jungle thinking they was about to do some shit. They got their master murked. You feel me? These niggas got washed, fucking kicked out of the show for like 100 episodes, my nigga. That shit was crazy. That shit was
It's
crazy.
like,
No,
what
I
kind-
like,
how
I
can
like,
I res-
I like, no, I
like,
like
can you
that.
explain
Pulling shit
that?
out of his ass.
What was the
Bro,
writer
that
trying to
just
show
showed you
us?
how.
But towards the end, he kind of
That
wrapped
just
it
showed
up.
you
He
how.
wiped it up cleanly with it.
That just showed you the severity of how strong the
Yeah.
villains were,
He
and
wiped it
how
cleanly with the
your
Sharingan.
main character of your show don't even have to go and fight the main evil. He's fighting a secondary evil. You
Now I say
understand
that
what I'm
to
saying?
say this.
And our Goku actually killed the
Yeah.
king. So
Yeah.
and he outsmarted him. I have to take my life to take that life. One life is more than the rest of the lives. I'd rather sacrifice myself than sacrifice all the other humans
did he?
that may die because of this ant king. You understand what I'm saying,
did
bro?
There's more consequences. There's more,
But
there's
did
more
he?
gravity
Nah,
to the
bro.
situation.
But did
Nah.
he?
Nah.
He did. He actually beat that dude, bro.
Nero.
Nero beat him because he did the fucking Eternal Rose explosion shit.
Oh yeah, and then he put the
Yeah, it was that
bomb
poison,
on him.
exactly,
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
Convoluted.
Not convoluted.
Nah.
That's tech. Bro, if
Nah,
Mizuchi did that, everybody would suck his dick.
The way, nigga, it goes, yo. That
No, the
shit
whole thing with Nendo, like,
drags.
there's
Right.
penalties to the abilities. There's a limit to how strong you can be. So, like, you have to pay a price for, like, certain skills. That's the thing with Gon when he had that last fight with what was that bitch's name?
Punk, the fucking yeah, bro. That's how you know I haven't watched it in a minute. But
Neferpito.
Yeah.
Neferpito.
But he beat the shit out of him. But
Yeah.
he had to sacrifice almost his whole
Yeah.
life and his abilities for that.
Yeah, there's real consequences to getting those levels of powers, especially that quickly.
But well, all that really matters is when you go down to Hunter x Hunter and One Piece. Can Gon beat Luffy?
Yeah. Especially if he did that, he was able to do that shit. He did
Yeah,
in
if he was able to take his
Hell
future,
yes.
his
Hell
future self,
yes.
yeah, he'll destroy Luffy.
Y'all really
Yes.
think?
Luffy could be at his strong, whatever fucking gear he's at right
What's
now.
the name already? But your boy already
You get-
cat. Luffy ain't cat.
Gosh.
Your
Do
boy
I have to
cat.
pull up that
Please.
that whole clip
Please.
with him?
Your
against
boy
Neferpito?
cat. Luffy never is not. He's not done growing.
Neither is Gon. The thing is though, we've seen what Gon will be in the future.
Yeah.
Oh.
I
That's
just
if
all right.
you
Wait,
feel
wait,
that
wait, 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 wait. All right. So I like we really for like the last 25 minutes went on the rails about Hunter x Hunter and One Piece. We're not doing this a second episode in a row.
Everywhere we go, we do it.
No, bro. You was talking about manhwa, and
Okay,
I'm trying to have y'all put me onto the gamer.
Yeah.
See, you're not staying on track, and I'm here arguing with fucking. This is why you can't argue with One Piece fans. They don't think, bro.
They go on forever, just like One Piece.
Exactly. They just keep going and going. So let me just reset us back.
We're brothers. We're Hunter x Hunter, and we're butt fuckers.
Machine gun punch.
Nigga, fuck Hunter x Hunter, nigga.
Machine gun punch. The only person I know that does machine gun punch is Dudley from Street Fighter.
What about Luffy?
We gotta go back to Fist of the North Star. Ooh.
Oh, let's go. Yeah.
Ooh. Make your head explode.
So you've never seen Luffy do multiple punches with his rubber body?
Oh, Gatling? Oh, that's something different. Yeah.
Yeah, Gatling.
Machine gun and Gatling guns.
Yeah, but a hockey infused Gatling can knock the shit out of you.
We're gonna pull out a dictionary right now, my nigga.
Whatever. Gone will walk through that. One punch.
A hockey infused Gatling gun.
For machine
what are you
gun,
saying?
I'm pretty sure Gatling will pull up.
Ooh.
Oh, we good. Don't worry about it. We got to do the part 1 and part 2 shit again.
Okay.
Thank you, Anchor. We do really appreciate you guys. Guys, get Anchor, please. Fake ads are us. You can look up the synonym all you want. Bro, Gatling, machine gun, two different things. And you gotta remember, see, that's the translation effect you having.
Yeah.
See, you watching it in dub probably. If you're a dub guy, then it's cool. We only do subs on this side,
Thank you.
But I would say, thank God, Hunter x Hunter definitely revised their whole storyline with a new animation because they fell off
Studio Bones.
Yeah, they fell off the map, so they had to come back.
The guy took a break because
now my man
what's
his name?
Everybody.
Killua?
Killua, yeah.
Yeah, he wears different outfits now.
Tell
he lit now. Like I fuck with it. Y'all 10 years late, but y'all came back strong.
Tell me Naruto didn't crib the entire first half of the show.
They did. The little tournaments and all that fucking shits and a competition for the youngsters to get their certification for whatever they wanted the certification for, whether it was a
That's the reason why he went on hiatus and why we had to wait so long. It was stealing everything.
Man, y'all don't even talk about the real good animes, the sports animes. Kuroko no Basket.
Kuroko no Basket!
This dude has watched them all. He's watched them all.
Kuroko no Basket is the best sports
I won't lie,
anime.
it was pretty good.
It coincided with Steph Curry going crazy.
This is true.
It does actually. It does.
I have a theory. The reason why he attempted
You think he's Midoriya?
Yeah, he's
Midoriya?
Midoriya. Definitely hitting those shots. He's wilding.
Yeah, he's good looking.
Klay Thompson is more like him. Because he was doing some shit where he caught the ball and fired it immediately. And I was like, damn.
He watched my comparison video.
When art meet, it's crazy.
He just watched the anime.
Nigga, Kuroko's Lou Will.
Recognized it immediately.
Exactly.
6th man of the year. Nah, honestly, that whole anime, that whole storyline, like I was fucking with it heavy. Especially the fact where you have this guy Tiger. Well, they call him Tiger, but
I mean, if you really play ball, because I used to play ball in high school. If you really play basketball, Kuroko no Basket. It's funny because it's Japanese, but it actually
the basketball is mad shit.
It actually made me better at basketball.
How sweet?
No, when you think about the game and
you gotta listen to this.
No, misdirection is a real part of the game.
That's true.
Like a lot of what they're teaching is actually really a part of the game. Like it's not bullshit. So when you are like applying some of the shit to like different from me, there's times where I'm like, all right, let me just do a
Sixes?
Alright, my bad.
Remember when he needed ball sneakers? And he bought the 6s.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Alright, we back.
They actually have some Air Jordan Slam Dunk crossover shit. I would fuck with them. They actually touch fire.
Nah, Slam, but go back to Kuroko. How the fuck you gonna say, alright, Kuroko taught you how to play basketball better? Like what kind of N1 tutorials they had in that motherfucker? Please explain. I'm open. I want to hear.
I mean, they definitely have an influence from the NBA. They showcase like Ray Allen in one of the episodes. So those players and stuff, like some of the things that are actually going on are kind of real. Like if you actually play
The
basketball,
Emperor Eye.
Alright,
Eagle
so
Eye.
what
That-
so
give me
essentially,
give me something.
it's a little exaggerated, but there are people who do have a good eye for, like, especially if you play at different parks and different gyms. You're gonna play with somebody, and you notice as the game goes on, like who's a good passer and who is like really knows how to
That
play
make
basketball.
you better, bro.
But
Like,
yeah, I'm getting into that, man. So essentially, it starts from the ground up. It shows that you don't actually have to score to impact the game. And I've noticed that plenty of times where I've been cutting or using like just angles and making good passes, you feel me, and making the game easier for other people. And then also not even just doing that, but just talking and like being aware of what's going on in the game and knowing who and what.
So give me a time in
It's
Kuroko.
better.
Break it down.
All right. So when they first started playing, right?
Yeah.
He initially saw that Kagami had like a jumping ability, but what he realized was that he needed to like draw the attention of the defense, which is not that much different. Like I said, that's a very basic concept. So what he was
But
doing,
if you don't know basketball, that is kind of putting you on.
exactly.
Definitely is.
Yeah. So what you saying?
So he was just playing like the angles, you feel me? So that's just a very basic concept. But I mean, even more to that, when it gets to like the generational players, there's players in the NBA that they kind of mimic. Like we were talking about Midorima mimicking like Steph Curry. And like around that time, like 2016, 2015, when the anime was coming out, that's exactly when the Warriors were on fire. So just like watching the anime and then watching the game right after, it's just like.
And to
damn.
add on what you said, I'm kind of like agree with you saying. Like it taught me to play a better game of basketball now. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. With especially
That's
the
just one
concept
example.
behind
There's a
like.
whole bunch.
Let's talk about the mentality of the game.
So, yeah,
When you playing the game and y'all in a tight spot, y'all losing. What that shit taught me was pep talk. These guys that give you a little slap on your back.
yeah, it was
And
mad.
it get you in the game, yo.
Mad
That shit crazy.
cooperation,
Yo.
yeah.
We talking about
You learn a lot
my
about
favorite
the
dude though.
person from playing
Kuroko.
basketball.
Kuroko definitely taught me, especially on how to be a ghost. Like especially in the game, like this guy was the smallest player, like a Steph Curry dude. He's the smallest player. He hardly did. He was doing these dynamic passes. He's
I
basically
mean,
he's
Those
proving
are
ball-
actually real passes in the game. Like that hurricane pass, you can look it up. Lonzo Ball got a couple of those.
Yeah,
Where
but
he
the
just
ball
shovels it all the
movement,
way
yeah.
down the court, 3/4 length of the court.
He definitely
bullet
picked
pass.
up on ball movement, and I was like, I kind of
Definitely
learned, I
watch
kind of
that.
learned that playing style, playing street ball with these little ruffians on the street where you have to, you cannot be the overshining crowded guy because everybody going to stick you.
Mm-hmm.
You have to be a ghost so you can move around the court freely. I kind of fuck with that. Yeah.
Fundamentals are definitely have real world applications. It's just
Facts.
the abilities. It's just
But that's anime. Anime
Yeah.
drag that.
Both,
It's not like
yeah.
not everything is gonna be like fucking Haikyuu. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even though Haikyuu kind of drags it with his jumping ability, but
No,
no.
the Emperor drags it. He's dragging it, bro. Ain't nobody looking at me and I'm falling to my knees because you broke my ankle.
No, but
We're not
done that before.
wait.
Just by sight.
Wait.
Nah.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Fake a hezzy,
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah.
No.
No. The Emperor
Emperor
with
will
his
look
eye.
at you and say,
But wait.
"Get on your knees,"
But-
and you get on your knees. Bro.
Nah.
So what I'm saying is,
Nah.
no. So what I'm saying is, it's not a lot of like. Besides, I think the last basketball anime that was like realistic was Slam Dunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's classic.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
It's
like
not. You're not
20,
gonna find
30,
every
20
sport
years.
anime is gonna be as realistic as Haikyuu in that regard. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, but
I
the
expect my
animation,
animes
because
that have the
Kuroko's
special
a little
powers
bit
and shit.
No,
more
the
recent.
dude with the
Slam
glasses,
Dunk was
the tall dude
pretty
with the
good
green
as
hair with the
well.
glasses. I don't
Yeah.
know his name. Shoot from anywhere. I can get that. The most
Yeah,
athletic
like the
dude.
barrier shot. That's basically a step back.
Yeah, these
Yeah.
all of these things, all these characters. But when it came to even the copycat dude, yes, I seen players that can mimic
Yeah.
moves. They do that
I
every day
played
since
against
when James
people who
Harden came
tried
out
to
with
do the
step
same
back.
moves you do right after
Yeah.
you do it.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, this is why
Why
can't
not?
I shoot a floater?
But
Like I'll shoot a
the
floater,
Emperor,
somebody else
bro,
will shoot it.
I cannot, I
They don't-
cannot
damn
get
well
with
they
it,
don't
bro.
shoot
You
floaters.
not looking at me, and you can hit me with a hezzy maybe, but you're not looking at me, and I'm falling to my knees, and you cross me, bro. It's not happening.
But you know, like
That's-
you said, it teaches you basketball. So
Yeah.
it taught you can look at people and they'll fall to their knees
You
in
just
front
gotta
of you.
look at them right.
Yeah, you're not looking at them right, bro.
No,
Yeah.
I know when I look at girls, they fall to their knees. But I'm talking about in real life basketball, bro. This is real life.
Gotta apply that skill somewhere else.
To be honest,
Slam
Kuroko
Dunk
no
is a little
basketball
bit
was
better at
real
teaching you the
up until that
I
point,
can't
bro.
get
I
with the
don't,
animation.
'cause-
It's like watching the first season of Gundam, bro. The
I mean,
animation is so abysmal.
I grew up
It's
kind of
the
watching
older-
cartoons that
I
looked
know,
like
bro,
that.
but I loved
like,
it.
whether it's
Yeah,
Bro,
like
I had
nah,
Vampire
nah,
Hunter D,
Teenage
a
Mutant
really
Ninja
bad
Turtles,
bootleg,
like,
bro, that
really,
was like chopped to shit, bro.
No, I mean like really old cartoons and stuff like
I
that.
can't, bro. I'm a fucking graphics whore now. It sucks,
Yeah.
but I don't like 3D animes. It's weird. Like unless it's a movie,
It
but if it's like
depends.
Asian or
Depends.
some
Some
shit
It
like
just
that,
has to be drawn really well.
yes,
I
bro.
feel
Like with regards to
Demon
what was that
Slayers.
Megaloboxing?
Oh,
Because they downgraded Megaloboxing to make it look
Nah,
like it had the old
Megalobox-
school aesthetic.
Oh, that's a whole nother thing.
Oh, it's such a beast, bro.
Yo,
Just because
it
of the
gave me
music.
a lot of Cowboy Bebop
Yeah.
vibes.
That-
a lot of
yeah, it was
Same,
influenced.
some of the team,
But,
yeah, it was
um,
influenced. It
yeah.
was on the original team.
yeah.
But essentially, like, if you want to talk about Megalobox, the music in that's
Amazing.
Hey,
Oh.
Bro,
just the
Sound
music.
is amazing, yeah.
There's a lot of
Amazing,
stuff
bro.
I want to sample. The music is beautiful.
Bro,
Like,
the music is
The
dope.
story was beautiful too.
The
The
story is
story,
really
I
good,
mean,
bro.
it's kind of like another take on that regular Joe, Japanese
But
Joe
wasn't
boxing
that's
shit.
what he was supposed to be? He was supposed
Yeah,
to
I
be
mean,
like
Nah,
a
it's,
mimic
it's
of
different though. Obviously.
Average Joe the cover.
Yeah.
That Megalobox
Like
was the
Ipano
competitor
Joe
at that.
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I tried to sit through Joe and I fell asleep because I heard it was based off Megaloboxing was based off
Yeah,
the-
Shita no Joe.
Yeah, and I fell asleep. I could sit
Yeah.
there and watch Lupin the Third, 1960s to 70s episodes, but that shit put me to sleep, bro.
See, that's the thing. I can
Depends,
do
man.
old anime like Broly fits in the North Star characters,
Yeah,
or I can go and do
You
like
said
something
Dragon Ball
soft
Z?
like Miyazaki. You
See,
know what
the
I'm saying? Like I can do, or even like Slayers if you want to talk 90s.
Mm.
It just has to have a particular cleanness to it, bro. That's the only thing I like. I'm there's certain animes I don't like because of that. It took me a
What
while
about
to get
Yu Yu
into
Hakusho?
Ergo Proxy.
I
Because
love
I
What
wasn't-
about like Rurouni
love
Kenshin, Yu
Ergo
Yu
Proxy.
Hakusho?
See, I gravitated from that though. So like looking back on it, it's nostalgic.
'Cause-
So I'm going
alright,
to something
so what
new. So
about,
like when I
uh,
first started doing like my adult contemporary anime like
Yeah,
Ergo
go back
Proxy,
even further.
Serial
Elfen Lied.
Experiments, Lane, Elfen Lied. If you look at the character's
Steins
face, no. This is even before Steins Gate. It was like
Mm.
after like Big O, they were like adults and like.
What
they
about
just didn't
Akira? Akira is kind of a
no,
classic.
but see,
That-
classic. The
yeah.
animation is beautiful. It still holds up.
Mhm.
It was actually one of the only
That's a
anime
cult
movies to do
classic right
24
there.
frames per second on every
yeah.
single scene. It's one of the most advanced animated movies ever
At
still
the time,
made,
yeah,
bro.
that's true.
No,
So, yeah.
still to this
Yeah.
day,
To this
there's
day.
still cartoons and animation movies that don't even do.
I'm
what
trying
it
to
did,
find
bro.
like a good baseline of like where you say
No,
this
I'm
is too
everywhere.
ugly.
No.
I
It's like-
can't fuck with this. It's too
Bro,
ugly.
It's crazy. Like
My problem with older animes is
Guyver.
it's so much. Yeah, Guyver was good.
it's good, but I don't like the way it looks. There's an aesthetic problem. So
Yeah,
I'm
fits
weird.
with the
No, bro,
prettiness.
I'm
It's
super
fit.
weird
Ah.
because I kept my advancements
I
happen so
watched some
fast.
ugly anime. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo, you know
Because
it was
the
an
story's
ugly ass
kinda
anime
good.
and nobody really want to say it. What was the shit with the Zodiac Warriors?
Zoids?
No, the Zodiac
Oh,
Warriors.
Saint.
Saint Seiya.
No, Saint.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Zoids was actually I fuck with Zoids. I used to
No,
play
no.
the games.
Zodiac?
But
Knights of what's
Knights
the
of the Zodiac.
Knights of
Yeah.
the Zodiac, but it's like Saint Seiya or some shit. Because I remember
Yeah.
when they first got it in the U.S., Toonami was
It's one
trying
of
to
those
play
things
it
that
like
they
fucking.
renamed and when they used to do that all the time.
Yo,
in the
No,
early
it-
days. Like
what was
Yeah,
that
Saint
one where
Seiya,
the-
Knights of the
Do
Zodiac.
you know that?
That shit was
Ranma.
ugly as hell, bro.
Remember, you ever watched that? Ranma?
Rama and a Hat.
Yeah.
Can't get into it. I like Inuyasha better.
Yeah. Alright.
Yo,
Okay,
guys,
cool.
bro,
Because
like,
Ranma, the animation on that's kind of like classic.
yeah, so that's my
That's
thing,
like
bro.
my cutoff. Like
I don't really have a
Anything-
problem with the animation.
Actually, no,
though.
no.
I mean,
No,
no,
my
that
main
can't be a
problem
metal.
is with
Vampire
I
Hunter
like
D.
80s.
stories.
Yeah, I
though.
like 80s.
Yeah, bro, the 80s
animation.
had some good shit, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, my main problem is with the stories. Cause anime is a
Yeah, Ranma was kind of
really
weird.
like they build on what came before. So like when like a certain cliche comes out, especially like now, isekai is like the big genre now.
Mhm.
So everybody's doing like an isekai anime and shit like that. So back then, like everyone would do like a cliche that now is already been built on. So like kind of looks infantile when you see like the early early developments when they pull it out.
Yeah.
So it's just like it's kind of hard because I've seen like this storyline played out a million times now. Better, it's more developed now than it is when it first came out. So that's my issue with it's not so much the animation for me. That's my issue with the older animes.
Yeah, bro. I still say Akira.
You know,
no.
those are separate. Those are exceptions.
No, that's a good story. Mobile Suit Gundam to Gundam Zeta. So fucking good with the story. Yeah. And it only got better along with the animation, bro. So, did it not... Gundam Season 1 to Gundam Zeta. Right.
Bro, Gundam is another staple anime that everybody copied. That's not like what
Macross.
I'm talking about.
Bro, Macross. Come on, bro. Robotech, bro. I can pull these animes out my ass, bro. Like, the classic animes is where it's at. I can even pull the movies, bro. The professionals, bro. Goku 13.
What are the knockoff animes that were off of Macross and stuff that people don't really know about? Like,
bro, but you can't really count. You really can't even count that, bro. But that's everything. No, bro, but that's anime in general, bro. How many times are we gonna get a Vegeta, Sasuke, Zoro? Like everybody got their Vegeta characters,
bro.
The
thing about cliches is when they're done in a way that makes them seem fresh.
Bro,
those are the animes that really succeed. And you can point out a million of them that have like similar storylines, but there's only like a handful of them that we really remember. The Narutos, the Hunter x Hunters, the One Pieces, or if you really want to count that shit. But those are the ones that we really remember. I mean, like, and there's a million derivatives that we've just completely forgotten about or just never watched because they were crap.
Bro, I'm just saying, don't disrespect the past because the past.
I'm not.
Because the classic animes would set all of that into motion, bro.
Of course, but those are the ones I'm talking about. Those are the standout animes that all of those ones at those times copied.
Bro, but that's
they set the cliches, they set the standards and the genres for the animes that came
not even cliches because there's still
anime out. There's
still no anime out right now that's as good or manga out that has a better story than fucking Macross, bro. Like when like that's what I'm talking about, bro. So like
those are the ones that stand the test of time and are still.
And that's what we talk about, bro. There's like 200 anime that come out a season.
Yeah.
We only talk about 7.
Yeah.
We only talk about 7, bro. Like come on, man. Like this season, Demon Slayer came out too. Like the spring season.
There's so much good stuff that's coming out now,
bro. Like come on, it's just I can't.
You can't.
On the cliche thing, I can't help you on that.
So I was on Twitter, right? And I want to maybe you guys like y'all read Demon Slayer, right? Y'all watch Demon Slayer?
I don't.
I tried. Goblin Slayer.
But you not even on Demon Slayer right now?
No.
Callus?
There's too many. No.
Damn, bro.
Jesus, nobody in this room read Demon Slayer.
This is not Twitter, bro. You're like consumed by anti-Twitter, bro.
No, I'm consumed by anime, bro. I'm sorry, I'm in 2019. I'm sorry.
That's what I'm saying. We're in like the golden age of anime and manga. There's shit everywhere.
Sorry, motherfucking gate. I don't know who the fuck made y'all the gatekeepers of popping anime.
Nobody. We're just saying, bro. Like our interest doesn't align with chick community's interest. That's it.
We all watch anime. All our interest is the same, bro. If you watch anime, you watch anime. Because these young kids are out here posting old Yu Yu Hakusho and paying respect to the old animes.
Bro.
And the shit that started us. So don't ever come after you.
It's not about coming after youth. It's just in your world, your interest is different. To the classic anime people like us, the interest is completely different. It's like, yo, we're on this, and you're like, oh, wait.
I would get you on that. I'll get you on this.
That's all I'm saying,
but
bro.
These two guys, they do follow up-to-date animes, like...
But
why
are y'all guys not reading Demon Slayer? Tell me.
Again, it's so
saturation?
much. Enlighten me.
And wait, he has a life. Demon Slayer is not good enough to get people who have lives and who's worried about the saturation of anime.
That is true, but you are about to start Demon Slayer, are you not?
I'm trying, but gosh, bro, I have so much else to read.
All right.
That is way more compelling.
That's the problem.
All right, so name something name another new anime that's out right now that you find is going to be more compelling than Demon Slayer.
That's going to be more compelling than Demon Slayer.
Yeah, that you following right now. That you was like, you know what, Demon Slayer or this new anime that came out probably around the same time or has been around the same time as Demon Slayer,
bro,
and you want to hop on it because I know you've been out the game for a minute.
That's
so you trying to get your feet wet.
Demon Slayer is like extremely far away. I'm finally almost caught up with my anime. If I'm not mistaken, what is it? No, Dr. Stone is caught up on.
So you can follow
Fire
Dr.
Force
Stone.
is
So
caught up-
so you're saying
No,
Dr. Stone's
no,
the same.
Dr. Stone is not caught up on. They're still trying to find where that thing went. So they went to this random island. So I don't think I'm caught up on Dr.
I'm
Stone.
about to start reading that now.
Because Dr.
Yeah,
Stone
they
came
do.
around
Gotta
the
find
same
out.
time.
Bro,
Demon
and
Slayer.
I
Yeah,
gravitated
with
Fire-
towards there, bro.
You gravitated towards Fire Force before you
Bro,
gravitated
niggas
towards
in.
Demon
Bro,
Slayer, right?
I'm
You was
sorry
posting
that.
spoilers earlier.
So let's
Let's go. I'm
Can't
asking.
complain.
So
Manga
now
niggas
Fire
in the
Force.
Bro,
Manga
I didn't
niggas
wait.
in
I
the
didn't even know about
comments.
Demon Slayer.
Hate y'all.
I didn't
Fire
even-
Force
I didn't even
is
know
a
about
new
Demon Slayer until it
Fire
got on
Force
Netflix,
is a
bro.
new anime, right?
So
That
to
came
make
out
that
around the
up,
same
bro.
time Demon Slayer, right?
I know. Actually, Fire Force is after.
Okay, but it came out around the same time.
No,
It's
Fire
around the
Force
same
just
time.
came
I'm
out
saying
5
between the
weeks
one
ago. And Demon Slayer
Fire
is
Force didn't
20 weeks ago. Bro.
Fire Force didn't come
Different
out
season.
five weeks ago.
It's only 5 episodes in, bro. What are
Okay,
you
I'm talking about the manga, the story when
Alright.
this came in,
I
right?
never knew about.
And now I'm bringing it back to your point. You're
What's my
saying
point?
that you guys are old school
Yeah.
anime. You don't got time to be reading this new bullshit, right? Because
That's one of the
you're
reasons.
right, and I'm
Not to
on
read a
Twitter
lot
with
of
the
it. I
kids,
can
and
still
I don't
read
know,
some
but
of
you're
it.
reading Fire Force, which is in the same category as Demon Slayer.
So
what you just said is discredited.
no, it's not
You put your
discredited.
foot in
So
your mouth.
what you have to
On
understand.
top of that,
You
No,
gotta pick
what
and
you
on
have to
top
choose.
of that, you
understand
about
is-
to get into Demon Slayer.
You gotta pick
Right or
and
wrong?
choose.
Right or wrong?
So
Right or wrong? Are you
In
not about to get into
actuality-
Demon Slayer?
in
In
actuality-
actual, are you not about to get into Demon Slayer?
we already said that. But what I'm
Okay,
trying to say is
so in all actuality,
no. All right. So
shout out
you're
to the
missing
kids on Twitter. Shout out to all my young otaku.
So
You
you're
feel
missing
me?
the point.
We out here.
So you're missing the point.
Kids,
I'm
watch
missing-
what you want to watch.
You're missing the point.
And
The
wait,
only
you're
reason
complaining
a
about
lot
the
of people
saturation
even know about Demon Slayer is because
Mm-hmm.
of the anime, because of the saturation in the manga market. People was only gravitated to some mangas. So I was like, oh shit, fucking this thing called Fire Force. What is that? What's the manga? Hit up Shibuya Pod IG. Asked them. Everybody was like, yo, that's this in Japanese. Went, looked it up. All right, cool. Then all of a sudden, I keep seeing this meme with this dude who throws an axe. And I'm like, oh, what is that? And then I'm like, oh shit, that's that Demon Slayer they've been talking about. I haven't gone onto it because of the saturation of the market. So in the order in which I read it, it was an order of importance. Am I going to start something new when it come out? Or am I going to go all those chapters back?
There's only so many
So I'm
stories
like,
you
yo,
can keep.
That would be true, but
There's only so
I've
many
seen
stories
a
you
whole
can keep
bunch
straight
of
in your head
Fire Force
at one
memes
time
too with
anyway. I
show.
mean,
And,
like, you have to pick and choose what you're following.
That's
I've seen
it,
the
bro.
whole. I've seen the whole, but I get what you're saying.
Certain people
But
like
you
certain
discredited what you said by even reading Fire Force.
No, it's not a discredit, bro. It was in the order in which I was giving everything of importance, bro. And that's how I looked at it.
And then on top of that, you hopped on a newer anime before Demon Slayer, because as you say, Demon Slayer
but
was
it
20
came in order of importance to me when I asked for suggestions due to what was the new manga and anime that was out. So
Yeah.
they was like, yo, it's this joint here. And then that's when the PV of Fire Force was out. And I was like, oh, alright. So boom, let me start reading that to catch up with the show. So that's how that happened.
Or
I
could you
wanted to
argue
get-
and say that
I wanted to
because
get into
Fire-
Demon
because
Slayer
you just came
in the
into
first 3
anime,
episodes.
or you want to argue that you just came back into anime
No,
and you wanted
I'm
to
not
hop on
arguing.
something that wasn't.
I asked, and the suggestion was in order. And unfortunately,
You just wanted to
So,
hop
I'm
on
sorry
something
that
that
the
didn't take you a
consensus-
long time to get into, because Demon Slayer is like more chapters than Fire Force. So I feel you, like you want to hop on, something that's
Something
not
that's
a lot
more
of chapters.
digestible, bro.
Yeah,
That's
it's more
it.
digestible.
so it
But I
takes me longer.
wouldn't say market saturated, because we want to talk about market
No, but it is
saturation. I see
saturation.
more Fire Force on my timeline
No,
than I
see,
say
you're
I
getting-
see Demon
so-
Slayer.
When I'm talking about saturation, I'm
Yes.
just talking about there's a lot of good stuff.
Okay, I'm just going by what you said.
No, just so
Because you said you see it on your timeline a lot.
The
With the
timeline
guy throwing the
I
axe.
asked,
I think the problem
No,
with that
but-
is there's a lot of
so-
similar stuff too.
in terms of saturation,
Correct.
we're talking about there's a lot of dope shit that should be watching a particular like, yo, everybody need to watch this, that, and the third, right?
Mhm.
Let's concentrate. I asked a suggestion. That's how the suggestions came to me. So I went with Fire Force.
And the group
Over
chat,
that.
we put you on to Demon Slayer first.
I didn't, and I'm not denying that. But the whole shit was.
So if you want to go by that, that's not credible.
So what I was going to let you know is,
Okay.
I tried watching Demon Slayer.
Mm-hmm.
3 episodes in, I couldn't get
Oh.
into it.
Mhm.
I got into Fire Force through the show and the manga faster. You told me no, but this
Okay,
is
so
no.
the story
But look,
you
look, look,
gravitated towards the story. You liked
No.
it more.
Yes,
it grabbed your
but-
interest.
And this is your suggestion because
Okay.
we talked about that.
I'm hearing it.
And your suggestion was,
Mm-hmm.
and this is why I don't even know why you're being a little prissy about this.
I'm not being
Yeah,
prissy.
you are.
I'm
You're
going-
ready to put up the
Because
one
I
up.
just discredited
No,
your,
no, no,
your
you're not
market
dis-
saturation.
You're not discrediting
I
it.
did, bro.
You're not. So
Okay.
listen.
Okay.
So
The views will decide.
You know what's
no.
funny?
So wait.
I watched this and I forgot I watched it. I just looked it up.
Wait.
I watched this shit and I forgot I watched it. Like whole 8 episodes on Crunchyroll.
It's way more than that now. It's up to 19.
Oh my
So what happened was you was like you should just read the manga instead. So then that was like, all right, now I'm gonna add that into my rotation. I didn't add that into my rotation until I was on a bus today with you coming to the studio. So I'm just letting you know, like, it is in the order in which it was received.
Mhm.
I tried to watch it on your suggestion. It didn't hit me. Fire Force hit me, and then I became a Fire Force fan and read throughout everything else. That's just how it was. Now I got to get back into that one. Hell, I still haven't even done haven't finished Dead Man Wonderland. I haven't finished Seven Deadly Sins. I didn't even start Seven Deadly Sins manga. That's what I mean by like it's so much awesome shit that is a backlog. What is in order of importance? So should I go with Demon Slayer or should I go and actually read Seven Deadly Sins? That is the dilemma I'm in, and that's what I'm talking about when I say saturation.
Well, all of that
That's
is-
not even counting the old
But
stuff
that
just like been on
but
hiatus
you can't
forever.
put that into saturation. What
It
you
is.
explain as saturation
It's a lot of
because you
awesome
see-
things and it's happening,
Right.
and there's so much to pick out of. So everything is in one point. That's another term of saturation when there's this. The core is very, very like ripe with something. You understand
Okay,
what I'm
but
saying?
you're saying that I'm going by what you said. Now you're saying something different.
No, I.
'Cause I will-
saying
It's
let's-
not
saturation.
even
let's
like
go-
a bad
We can-
problem.
we can
No, I'm
rewind
saying
it. Every
we
time
can-
I say
we can-
saturation,
Yeah, but
I
we can
keep
go
talking
back.
about a lot of
Yeah.
awesome things in a confined area that I have to try to digest. That's what I kept saying, and that's what I'm talking about. It's like, what do
And
I
I
choose
said,
out
and
of?
you said the reason why you didn't hop on Demon Slayer because you see it a lot on.
No, I didn't say I
You
didn't see it a lot.
definitely, you said.
No,
you see,
I did not.
Well,
bro. I
we're gonna
said-
run it back.
Yo, bro, you can run it back.
All right,
But I did
next-
not say
all
that
right.
was the reason I
So next
jumped
topic.
on Demon Slayer, bro.
Next topic.
I'm just saying I saw the meme and I'm like, oh, all right, that's that Demon Slayer shit that they were talking about.
But
So-
you said you see it a lot. And
No,
you
I-
basically your first argument was, it's too mainstream.
No, that wasn't my argument.
That's basically what you were
No,
saying.
it
It's too
wasn't.
saturated. I see it all the time.
No,
Let
bro.
me try Fire Force out.
Actually, no. First of all, it was too far in by the time I was already interested in it. And as I said before, Fire Force was much more digestible. So I went with Fire Force, and it caught my interest better. It's just simple as that, bro. Like, it's not about this, it being everywhere. That's not a problem, bro. It was what came to me in a convenient manner, and that's how it came, bro.
Well, that is the truth now. But that's what you explained in the beginning.
No, it was not,
You
bro.
can run it back.
We can run it back, bro.
You have to run that back.
Your terminal saturation is just another definition of it.
That's basically what you did. You used saturation another definition so you can fix what you said before.
No.
And
Okay.
Nah.
it's just that anime abuses tropes more than I feel like any other medium. Like something will come out and then there'll be like a million different animes that are basically the same premise.
Yeah.
You see that with the isekai animes that are coming out now. Like a lot of them are just the same story with different names, basically. So that and the problem is like a lot of those derivatives are not bad. I mean, I'm following Overlord, Wise Man's Grandchild, and Shield Hero, and what the fuck. There's so many. I just like.
The slime.
I mean, they're all slime. I mean, they're all basically the same premise, but there's a few of them that are pretty good. I mean, the stories are good. They're compelling. I like the characters. I mean,
Like
can't
how many
sweat
animes you watched and then forgot about?
yeah.
A lot.
Demon Slayer. I watched like 10 episodes of that.
You're like,
You guys were arguing about this shit. I completely forgot I watched this shit. So it's just like there's just so much
that was
stuff.
a Demon
And that is true.
Was it Demon
And-
Slayer?
and-
yeah.
What really matters is what anime
With
matters
his
to
sister
you.
that
Yeah.
it's like the demons are like vampires and like different abilities and shit like that.
And it's dope, bro. It looks dope. I
Yeah.
couldn't get into it, and I just jumped on something. And now I'm like, now to get back into it, it's just like, all right, I'm gonna do the manga because the episodes are already in, and
Yeah,
it's like,
I didn't start reading the manga at all.
I would
just
advise
watched
you
the
to
anime.
read the manga before you watch the anime, even though the animation is.
I'm way more like
But I will argue.
choosy.
I will
read
admit
stuff now. Like
Fire Force has better animation, just because every fucking day is fucking fire.
Yeah.
And the
so-
way they draw that fire, and the way that the colors and the different flames of like the different monsters and whatnot, I ain't gonna lie, it's lit. It's lit. I ain't gonna lie. The animation is like every episode they give you some like top tier animation. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm sorry, Demon Slayer fans. Fire Force they kind of got it. They kind of got it.
That's the benefit of coming out later, bro.
Yeah.
And,
yeah.
like nobody knew like they were gonna be able to do that shit with Fire Force, bro. You know what I'm saying? Demon Slayer again. From the episodes I watched, the Sakuga was good, bro. A little bit more realistic than Fire Force. Fire Force is just whimsical to me, and they do it's like more organic art. Like that's how I feel.
Alright, because
the way that his techniques are like stylized with like the whole traditional Japanese like art with the whole water techniques, water slashes and things like that, and he's got like the whole waves coming off his blade. That's really nice. I like that whole touch in the anime. So I'm not seeing Fire Force, so I don't know how that compares.
Damn, bro, you're committing atrocities against
you
men.
definitely need to get into Fire Force.
Yo, whether you read the manga, which is gotten really, really good, especially now with everything that's happened.
Yeah.
But the Preacher, that shit is sick.
First time I heard of it.
Yeah.
Oh, bro, it's just like recent, like last year or 2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
Bro, like extremely fucking dope.
You know which anime or manga they really like didn't do justice on?
So this is like another like.
Oh, it's
derivative of, like,
Shonen.
demon-
It's one.
Yeah.
It's competing up there to be Shonen's new big three.
Yeah.
It's
Oh.
My Hero, Doctor Stone.
They
Oh,
kind
that's another one.
they kind of like they're trying to knock Deku off and put what's his name Tanjiro. They're trying to replace Tanjiro with Deku.
Really, that's not happening.
They saying Tanjiro is Deku who take lives.
Bro. So they're only giving him the
'Cause he
the
body
plus
niggas.
because he's killing people.
Cause he bodying niggas.
Bro, come on now. Bro, whether he take alive or not, Deku's still that dude, bro. Nobody's taking over Deku, bro.
But it's just
We
like,
only know plus Ultra, bro. Come on now.
but it's like it's with Demon Slayer and with My Hero, which is the difference is Deku's world is kind of safe in a little bubble. I mean, right now this shit getting crazy with the Namus getting
the Nomus
and All Might not being a number one hero, so everything is like in disarray. But when Deku got introduced, his world was safe.
That's the interesting thing about
his
My
little
Hero.
bubble, his little world, it was safe.
No,
Bro,
that's
barely,
until he
bro, 'cause
branched.
Hero hit the
that's-
danger happening to him is different than his world being safe. So
No, I'm saying his little world, not the world that he's in.
Because I'm like,
When he was in his little bubble before
but that's just how stories go.
No, I get you, but my man Tanjiro, when in his world, he was in his nice little bubble, and then by episode 1, his whole world crumbled.
Yeah.
Deku's world got better because he gained the power. He didn't have any power. He was hopeless. My man Tanjiro, he was living a happy little life with his family. Then boom, episode 1, everybody dies.
But they both have like strong character growth.
And then on top of that, he didn't Obito.
like
different starting points.
But he never Obito though. He never got evil on my family died. He never turned. He stayed 100, stayed solid. Then on top of that, it's the brother-sister dynamic, man.
Yeah.
All right, the brother-sister dynamic is never going to defeat the top 5 characters in the class or the top 5 characters in the anime. Yu Yu Hakusho has done it. One Piece does it with the whole Straw Hat.
How you Hakusho did it with the brother mothers?
Not brother mothers. I mean
the brother sister.
I didn't say brother sister. I'm talking about the whole character dynamic, like a team, like 5 character team dynamic.
Okay.
So like
Naruto's
Yu Yu
done it.
Hakusho had their like
Hunter x
4,
Hunter's
3,
done it.
Hunter. Everybody. Naruto has done it with the Team 7 and everything, bro. That trumps the brother sister dynamic, bro. We want to see these other different characters interact in crazy ways and bounce off of each other. And that's what you get from that character dynamic thing. That's why you can't say.
I wouldn't say it trumps it, but it's just something different. It's a different flavor.
Bro. It does.
It's just a different
Bro, you
flavor.
watched 8 episodes and you forgot about it. You hold no merit in this conversation right now.
It's just because I've watched so much.
My Hero is kind of straightforward. It's kind of like cliche.
What I find,
Wait, what?
I mean, at the end of the day, like
What was
No, what I find- I
cliche
feel like-
about the Yakuza part?
no.
We didn't never seen something.
hold on. What I find interesting
You're
about
talking about the manga right now,
hold
right?
on.
Yes.
Because I'm reading the manga too, but
Alright.
the main reason why it's so popular right now is just the whole superhero trope thing. I just feel like superheroes are in, and that's kind of why they're pushing it. But
the thing.
Not saying it's bad, but I just feel like even like with the later chapters, with finding out why he has all the hands connected to him.
One of the best character arcs ever. That rivals Vegeta's character arc, bro.
Yeah, what's his name? Toshigo?
Yeah.
Shigaraki. Shigaraki. His character development, I ain't even gonna hold you.
Shigaraki Tetsu.
Yeah,
with this whole like being All Might's master's
grandson.
That was some crazy.
And the
shit,
way his powers were limited by him limiting his own powers.
And now he's completely powerless, and he's gotta let his protege basically deal with his problems.
No.
All Might.
Yeah, you're talking about All for One. You're very far behind.
Oh my god.
Shigaraki.
It's too much. I gotta catch up on.
Shigaraki is
that
nigga right now.
The later chapters right now, he's
every time something goes on hiatus, I lose track of it.
Bro, nah, you shouldn't lose track.
So right now, like real talk, who you think gonna win in the fight right now? As I'm talking, you up to date with My Hero?
Yeah.
Okay, so real talk. This is Shigaraki. Now that he got like level 2 decay powers, right? Versus my man Deku right now. Who's winning?
Deku.
I got one Deku.
I mean, it depends. Is Deku like healthy? Can he like just blow out his arms and shit? Blow out his legs?
Deku's power is way stronger.
He did the shoot style, so yeah.
Because he scars
himself. Yeah, y'all way behind.
We were watching this shit on Crunchyroll and we started streaming it.
Wait, are you reading the manga? You up to date with My Hero?
So you know shoot style and all of that.
But you know he also has the power.
I have not read the manga,
and he has a new power as well.
He can shoot out beam. So what? I feel like he still hasn't even hit like
you don't know
the pinnacle. There's so much stronger he can get, and I feel like he hasn't even hit 50%.
But I'm gonna give you
Can
one.
we at least say that he blows out like he initially was blowing out his arms like on, and like.
Bro, that was only 7%.
I know. I
understand. But Deku has a great weakness that Shigaraki would never have.
It's just like Gon.
There's so much left for him to explore.
Deku's a hero, bro.
As opposed to like.
Deku's a hero.
And heroes are limited by certain stuff, like when All for One versus All Might, he had the Lady in the Rebel. You can't hit me, or the Lady in the Rebel will die. And that's when other heroes.
Shigaraki don't give a fuck.
He really don't give a fuck now.
You could body all his team. He's not helping them, bro.
It
depends.
That's
what
fighting
in
an
area where
so fucking
civilians
good,
that Shigaraki can exploit, or are they fighting in an area where Deku can go full out?
You're saying Deku versus
Shigaraki. And I'm saying Deku currently still will body State 2 level 2 Shigaraki.
I think on a one-on-one, I think Deku definitely have it. But I feel like if it's but I'm saying, but if it's a situation with team versus team, bro. I'm kind of gonna go with Shigaraki.
Really, bro? You still gonna go with Shigaraki?
Who's gonna go against Destro? I mean, not Destro. What's the
McLaren,
that big beast Mechan.
He's about to kill him.
Who's going against that?
Nigga can destroy anything he touches.
Yeah.
Okay, so now thank you. That's No, I'm talking about Shigaraki's new henchman. He's like the Hulk on steroids.
Oh.
Megalomania.
Yeah, in a group setting, like in a group, let's say a fucking 5 versus 5, right? Deku. I'm talking about the UA students. Team. What are they? Team Class A.
Class A.
Yeah, I'm talking about Class A.
Are you talking about teachers too, or just
no?
I'm talking about students.
Talking about students. So we talking Deku, Bakugo, Ida. What's the half flame dude?
Todoroki.
Todoroki, come on, bro. That 4 alone, bro. And then
Todoroki was long even from when I was.
Destro is all 3 of those guys.
Barely, bro. We found out Destro's weakness, bro. You just gotta overpower it, bro.
You can't overpower him though. Who on that team is overpowered?
What are you talking about?
Who's gonna overpower? He's gonna break through the ice. Only thing I can really say is he can burn him to death. That's the only thing, and that's just me throwing him a bone because but I can't even say that because I haven't seen the full extent of this dude's power.
Watch. All right, Todoroki's got to do at least. It's so cliche. He's got to do something where he uses both in some ability where he forges his own path and uses both abilities.
Yeah,
it's gonna happen.
Shigaraki got a shadow clone user.
All right, who's
Shiraki's
not that
more-
efficient?
He just got that efficient, my nigga. Like, what you talking about? My man's pull up, yo. They was getting their ass handed.
Bro, they literally came out of fucking.
That nigga said Shadow Clone Jutsu. Nigga saved everybody.
Look, it's me. Yes, it's me too. That's what save everybody, bro. That shit was hilarious, man. But I just think UA has it, bro. Like Bakugo alone, bro, it's causing internal combustion. Like bro, it's just dope. Like honestly, at the end of the day, I'm going, bro, Class A. That's it, bro.
All right. So the last one I'm gonna top y'all off with, and I suppose,
Major pause.
I did, contact. I gotta wake them up. I don't want nobody sleeping this motherfucker. All right, so like, name the best character who had all the bitches.
In any anime?
Any anime. Like, who had all the bitches?
Remember my man Tenchi Muyo.
Damn, Tenchi.
He wasn't even trying.
Oh no, Kitaro. Kitaro from Love Hina.
Love Hina?
Yeah, he got all the house, bro.
I'll say I'm a
Yeah.
goddess. From I'm a goddess.
What's his
Nigga
name?
read all the hoes on his day.
You mean just the three goddesses?
No, I can't remember Oh My God, it's like that. It's classic. I can't remember that.
Yo, you know who low-key be having all the bitches, though? But he be playing the mad smooth? The Goblin Slayer.
Wait, what?
Like, every main character female in that bitch,
They just...
they on his dick. Like, from the lady who be giving out the missions,
Mhm.
to, like, the chick he grew up with, to, like, the little girl is following him around. Like, come on, Shorty went in the Goblin tunnel.
Generally,
All her
encounters
friends
most of these
died,
women
bro.
saving them from rape, from horrible monsters.
Then she came next episode with that bulletproof
They've got,
vest,
like,
like,
mental-
yo, I'm ready, daddy. We
Yo,
gonna get
there-
these goblins.
He's like He's also like the only person that reliably takes out goblins in that world, right? Because everyone else
Yeah, so he
underestimates
traumatized,
them.
so he's just getting all the
Yeah.
traumatized victims. He's like, yo,
That
he's...
shit is ridiculous
sounds
and
like a
terrible.
serial
That's
killer, bro.
dark. That's dark as fuck.
Sounds like a serial killer, bro. You feeding on these people's fares and just have them following you like a cult.
Sociopath ass nigga.
Sociopath.
You gonna kill these zombies with me, bitch.
So yeah, bro, I don't know if I'm helping y'all with Goblin Slayer on that one. So he ain't
It's
got
like if
all the
somebody
bitches,
came into
He's
a dark
R. Kelly.
cave and saved me from being gang raped by a pack of goblins, I
Did
would
you
follow
take
that
him-
person to the ends of the
Yeah.
earth.
I was looking at the ends of the earth. That's my
No.
Daddy, I love you.
Yo, so fucking ridiculous, bro. But he has a point. I got saved.
I guess. If you want to count that, go ahead.
Save.
Nah, if we talking about getting shorties though, we gotta go back to Kuroko. My nigga Ryota.
Yeah.
He's a model. He plays
Oh,
basketball.
he said.
Oh.
Dude.
Oh, yeah. This is true.
Every
Wait,
way he
wait,
went,
wait.
Shorty's was following him. You ain't gonna hold you.
Who? What?
But did he beat? Did he see tits? He ain't seen none of that, bro. He didn't get the goods. Kitaro was almost getting the goods from everybody in the house, bro. Love Hina all the way.
Alright, we give you love, Hina, but what about my
It's
man
like Gary from both
Tenchi was number good.
Tenchi? Yeah, Tenchimura was on point. Tenchimura had a house full of bitches.
Yeah.
And they were alien bitches. Damn, extra points for them being alien
Alien
bitches.
princesses.
Alien,
Alien princesses, alien pirates.
You got
Yeah.
alien bitches.
You got alien bitches, my nigga. Nigga, what you
Nah,
get
he was
them
an
from?
alien bitch.
Mad scientist criminals.
Bro, he got it. Alright,
Alright, so
Tenchi
now-
gets that, bro.
Alright, so Tenchi, then love.
He's got quality over quantity.
That's good. So,
On that note, we're gonna call it at ends. We want to thank our lovely guest.
the TiamFook brother!
Frost.
What do y'all got in the future that y'all about to do?
Frassman.
Yeah, what you got going on, Flo? What you want to let the people know?
Got the studio popping, you feel me? Got
Flatbush.
Word.
I don't really want to talk about too much. You already know.
Frost
Stay
Studios.
Frost.
Yeah.
Get high.
Know about it.
Whoop, whoop. Stay, talk to the people.
Me? Just doing more regular shit. Just gonna be watching more anime. Working with my brother in the studio too. That's how it is. Keep it in the family.
Yay! That's what the fuck I'm talking about. While I think TiamFook brothers for coming out to the Shibuya Station Group podcast. My partner, my brother, my fellow host, Fashionforty. Alright guys, you know it's all peace and love. Next time come to the station, bring your goddamn Metro cars. Cause ain't no hopping the turnstile, bitch.
The podcast you just heard was made using Anchor. Ever thought about making your own podcast? Anchor makes it really easy for anyone to get started. It's a one-stop shop for recording, hosting, and distributing podcasts. Best of all, it's 100% free. Sign up now at anchor.fm/new. That's anchor.fm/new to get started.